Come on, Bubsy, make a noise.
Fine.
You're not doing it right. You gotta hold him by his back legs. Okay, now he'll do it. There you go.
I feel mean.
He's like, I don't give a shit about this.
Or Total.
Don't talk shit about Total.
Okay, so let's see. Skip the beginning, skip item acquisition. Create spoiler, yeah. Okay, so let's see what we're doing. Artifact collection. Do we want to actually get all 12? Because they're all just going to be in Chozo Ruins anyway. But
well, then I would argue that making it less serves no purpose.
yeah. Okay, so shuffle everything. Alright, so let's see. Expected tricks. I usually leave all these blank. I'm going to turn a few of them on, just to make it Jonesy. Actually, no, you know what?
Come on, man.
No, let's leave all the expected tricks off. And then, let's see. Require thermal visor for power conduits. No. Require X-ray for invisible. No. Bombs for... I still don't know what this means, so I'm going to say yes. This would be good.
Just meow for them.
Phase on suit early.
Just meow for them. Just meow. And then I'll let you go.
Yeah, let's not have phase on suit early, actually.
The foot.
Don't require super missiles. That's fine. That's fine.
You got a long foot.
I'll turn this one on just for the sake of variety, I guess. No, actually, let's not.
Nope.
We'll leave that.
Not interested in that.
Don't know what that means. Don't want any out of bounds.
Okay, be free.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to have expected tricks turned on because that probably implies a bunch of ones that I don't know.
Oh, here you go.
Like-
Sun Chamber Ghost Fight item early.
I mean, I'm going to do that anyway.
Yeah, so turn it on.
Why?
So that, like, there's at least a chance that you have to do that.
I guess.
That way you can't back out of it. Also require ghetto jumps. That's a good one.
Because, like, let's keep in mind here, like, let's say that I turn, like, okay, I'm decent enough at scan dashing. We proved from Vent Shaft that I'm not, but let's say that I was. If I turned this on, that could mean that Boost Ball is in Geothermal Core. Like, it could allow that. I don't want that to be, I don't want that to happen, so we're not going to do that.
No.
Like,
Also, Infinite Speed, Hall of the Elders. I didn't know that you could do Flicker Ball in Hall of the Elders.
good.
That would actually save a lot of time, I think. No.
Well, this is
no, I
fine.
would just get one item.
But I'm actually really bad at ghetto jumps, and
But you are good at standable terrain exploits.
I don't know, because it depends on how you do
Fish
them.
that toy. I didn't realize it made noise until I got home.
Like, there's some that I'm just gonna leave them all off. It's fine. So basically, what I'm gonna do is this is gonna be my attempt at a cheating speed run.
It's a bird on a string.
It's a cheating speed run in the sense that I'm gonna be using camera movement to look through walls to see what items are, and I'm probably gonna be save stating like a motherfucker. So I guess let's see how this is gonna go then.
If early Sun Chamber is on, it just means, like, the item that's in the Sun Chamber can be, like, the Varia suit, or, like, you know, or, like, Space Jump. It could be things that, you would need to, like, get back up there in the first place. You said there were 3 things that you need to get up there. Spider Ball, it could be Spider Ball.
Spider, charge beam, and super
charge
missile.
beam. Yeah. Plus the things that you would need, like, to go and get those ordinarily. It could be any of that stuff. Doesn't mean it will be, but it could be. And apparently Josh is just god at doing the Sun Tower climb, and at, like...
I mean, I did mess it up earlier, but...
Every time you've tried it while I was watching, you got it first try. And it made me want to smack you right in the face.
Don't smack Josh in the face.
I did get the dash jump off of Samus's ship first try.
Yeah, but you and I both have practiced this fucking thing so much, it's bound to happen eventually.
And yet, after all the practice and the other tricks that required scan dashes, I didn't get it this time.
Yeah, that's what happens when you eat random
Well,
shit off the floor.
this one's very particular anyway. Like, most of the other ones are pretty lenient, but this one's like...
Well, I mean,
precise.
geothermal core sure as hell isn't.
No.
Oh my god. So here's the thing. If, depending on what this item is, I still might have to do, Hive Mecha first. Holy shit, I can't get this now.
This will probably be a missile expansion.
This is why I hate...
applied to literally every item in the game.
This is why I freaking hate scan dashes, because they're inconsistent.
Scan dash.
Like, first try
I don't seem
earlier.
to have a problem getting them consistently. It's just for me, I can never get the lineup on the thing right. So like, I always just kind of miss it.
So yeah, and the other seed that I did of this was Plasma Beam, which is theoretically cool to have early.
Also, I think this was Phazon suit in my first run or something like that. Like, it was the first thing. First thing. Maximum security penitentiary.
It could still be Space Jump.
It could be Space Jump. That's what it normally is.
It can't be Boost Ball or anything that would lead to where Boost Ball is in this randomizer. Also, I cannot fucking get this jump. This is horrible.
You know, speed run.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Well, at least we get to listen to some nice music. I think you're too far back on the ship, honestly.
Oh, really?
No sleepy kitten. No sleepy kitten. No sleepy. No sleepy.
It doesn't really... Like, if you get a suit that's above another one, it renders the older one, like, useless, basically. We determined that Phazon suit and Gravity suit both give you resistant to heat. And I think we also determined Phazon suit does work in the water, so...
I'll never be able to get this again. I can't do it.
Want me to do it?
What are you trying to do? Oh, scan dash.
Space jump early. It's one of my favorite tricks.
First
especially 'cause
fucking try earlier.
You start the game, and it's immediately the first thing you do is break the game.
Yeah.
This game lasts 0 seconds before you're breaking it. Well, you know, if you don't count the frigate.
I'm like legitimately pissed off at this. I can't believe I can't get this.
I'm just hugging you. I'm just hugging you. You're so mad. You're so mad. So mad. But you love your hugs. Yes, you love your hugs.
Okay, so we can go to where the morph ball is at the very least.
Indeed.
You love your hugs.
I'm fine with missile. That means I don't have to do Hive Mecha straight off.
Wait. You don't want hugs? You don't want hugs? Is that what it is?
Man, he looks so pissed off.
Because
He's so
normally,
mad.
without sequence breaking tricks, the first item that you would get in a run has to be Hive Mecha's missile. So if you don't get a missile in the space jump room, then you have to do that.
Is that my finger? Which one on my finger?
So I've seen this
Well,
beep
don't shove my
phase
finger
on
down your
suit
throat.
before. I don't remember what else we've seen it as sentence words.
Are you just kind of hanging out, or is there something specific you're waiting for?
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to go.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for a text.
I was about to say, like, I can.
Okay, we're gonna
I
back
can probably
into
find you
this.
something more comfortable.
It's gonna be a surprise.
I'm just bugging Bubsy now. 'Cause he
I
likes
think
to
it
bug
said
me.
morph ball. Yes. Okay.
Okay, that works out nicely.
Yeah, that works out extremely nicely.
Okay.
Ruby was apparently on point with that guess.
Okay, so are all three of the things in the fucking main plaza gonna just be artifacts? Find out at 11.
Which is the same time that we fight the Frizzies.
Fight the first. Is it cold outside?
No.
Okay, I'll just do my regular.
It was this morning, but it warmed up pretty good. It's like 60 out. It kind of
All
feels
right,
nice.
come on, let's get bombs. Oh my God, it actually is.
What the fuck?
Yes.
This
Holy
seed's
shit.
Stupid. This seed's not going to be any fun. It's going to give you everything.
I'm fine with that.
I'm not fine with that. I want it to be ass, because that's when it's
Well, hey,
funny.
if this one is beatable extremely quickly, then we can do another one.
That's a good point.
Just make sure you can watch the consoles. He's been interested in the consoles.
Okay.
So, bye, chat.
See ya.
E-tank. This isn't least randomized. Every item so far has been randomized. It's just they've all been extremely, like, good for progression. But wait, hold on. Oh, no, never mind. The randomizer gives the option to not require any artifacts, so if you set it to that setting, and then got, like, all 4 beams,
You're so
and, like,
stupid.
space jump
It's
at the
hard.
beginning, then you could just beat the game in, like, 10 minutes. They're all items you find early, but it's because they're required for, like, everything. Okay, okay! Come on, shoot your fucking Boolean operator. Random inside joke.
Well, that looked about right.
Absolutely. Okay, let's continue the trend of everything good being early. Space jump.
Flamethrower.
Aw.
Hey, what are you... Hey. What are you doing?
For the record, there are 100 items in this game, and 50 of them are missiles, so every item is a 50-50 chance of being a missile expansion.
And a, what was it, 12.5% chance of being an artifact?
It's 12 out of 100, so it's pretty close to that, I think. Well, it's like, yeah, it's like 1 out of 8. I could do that. I actually will, now that you've mentioned it. Missile.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Sounds about right. Am I going backwards? Yes, I am. I'm not going for 100% now. As soon as I get everything necessary to get to Ridley, I'm going to go to Ridley.
Well, I would assume the GameCube uses a fixed graphics pipeline, so to move the camera, all they had to do was add an extra transformation onto the beginning of every draw process.
4 items in here. I'm guessing at least 2 artifacts. Okay, there's a power bomb. There's a missile.
That's
Spider
the
ball.
Okay. Well, I guess we won't have to do the sun tower.
And another missile. Okay, so there's 1 good item in here then. Well, actually, no, 2, because power bombs are nice. I can get those power bombs if I have space jump. Missile. High jump. Okay. Well, we know we have to get that done.
High jump.
Or, yeah, you know what I mean. Ooh. How would I get up there? I guess I have to find boost ball then. Yeah, there's a Prime 2 randomizer. It's kind of ass.
I mean, the Prime 2 randomizer works and everything. It's just it's a little tedious to use, and it doesn't have logic. So, like, there's no guarantee that the seed you get will be beatable. In fact, most likely it won't be. The seed that I got was only beatable just because of extreme luck.
Does this work the same way as the half-pipe and vent shaft? Because I could potentially bomb jump up that, but it would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't think I want to bother with that. So boost ball's probably relatively early on then, because space jump is kind of needed for a lot of stuff.
Once I finish the XD randomizer, I might take a crack at making a good Prime 2 randomizer. The guy who made the original Prime 2 randomizer...
died.
Well, is no longer a guy, but also stopped working on it. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure she completely gave that up. I mean, it works well enough now, you can use it. It just kind of sucks that most of the time you're not going to get anything beatable.
Hold on, what is this item? Is that plasma? I think that's plasma.
What, really? What the fuck? That is plasma.
Nice.
What the fuck? This is gonna be boring.
Well, it depends. Is boring being able to beat the game quickly, or having to mill about for hours finding stuff? Like...
I mean, the past 2 seeds that you and I did, I thought were fun.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was neither. It was... We got all the artifacts up front, but upgrades we didn't really get up front. We kind of had to work for those.
I did nothing for Christmas or New Year's, from what I can remember. New Year's, I screamed Mega Man 7.
Mega Man X?
Oh yeah, you said you got the Switch back, right?
Yep, it's been in my backpack for the past few days.
You should probably put it in the charger.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay, Hive Mech Guy has a missile, but we need to beat him anyway to check the room behind it. Yeah, I would like there to be a proper Majora's Mask rando, but what can you do?
Hey, baby boy. Hi.
I mean, I celebrate Christmas theoretically.
We went out and had,
We got Chinese food,
Chinese
and I
buffet,
talked
yeah.
to my mom. That was about it. Well,
I gave you guys gifts.
Yeah, Joel got us gifts, and me and Martin did not because we are assholes.
I don't really care.
I mean, this is normally a missile. It's just normally the first one you would have to get.
Yeah, ordinarily this is actually the missile launcher, which is different. It's not different, but it is different. And then behind door number 2, we have, like...
More missiles.
More missiles, I guess. What's in the vault?
A duck.
Where are you going, baby boy?
Hey, 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 hey.
Well, you just screwed yourself on that one.
Screw to the pooch. If Vault has Boost Ball, I would be very happy with that, actually. Or, like, Wave Beam. I mean, we can't have all the good stuff right at the beginning, but if we were going to, one of those things.
I don't think Vault has to have Boost Ball. There's lots of other stuff we can do before
Yeah, there's
that.
plenty of stuff I can check.
So, I mean...
Really? Come on.
Statistically, it's most likely that Vault has a missile.
I mean, why would you ask that? I don't think it was personal, but that does seem like a really weird question to ask somebody. Like, hey, what did you talk about with your mom on Christmas? Missile. I'll get it anyway. I'm right here.
Was that a missile, or was it specifically the missile launcher?
I don't know. There's also Magmore Caverns. Oh, well, I guess I can't really do that without Varia.
Swinging a missile. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, I guess I can't really do much outside of Chozo Ruins until I have either Wave Beam or, Varia Suit.
Well, we're pretty well fucking stocked on missiles already.
Yeah, Chozo Ruins has got a lot of items in it.
I think of any area, it has the most items.
I think the term you're looking for is progressive items. There's an artifact. There's a way to get that without Spider. I might try it once I come back with Spider, if I don't already.
Over there, a missile?
There's an artifact.
Oh.
Well, actually, what am I saying? I'll try it when I have Spider. Like, what the fuck? For Spider, all I need is double jump or boost ball, so that's not going to be a problem either way. I meant to come back with space jump, but whatever. Thank you. I think I've got that without Spider before, though.
Got what?
That missile in the Rune Fountain. Most significant gift I've gotten on Christmas. I mean, probably a lot of them. There was a particular Christmas where I got this game, Animal Crossing, and Sonic Mega Collection all the same year. Those were all games that I liked a lot. It's hard to really remember what stuff I got for holidays specifically. I think one year I got like Mario 64, Star Fox 64, and probably some other N64 game.
On the N64. to go ahead and camera through the wall down there, see what's in the thing?
Yeah, I'll do that on the way back.
What the fuck?
Hoping to not fall down, but okay. Oh yeah, then there was the year that I got Banjo-Tooie, Spyro 3, and Tomb Raider Last Revelation. Apparently I would get sets of 3 fairly often. I think the other one that I got along with Star Fox and Mario was Bomberman 64, which I didn't like as much, but decent enough game, I guess.
Hey, you don't need to be eating that.
He's drinking all the butter!
Hey.
I don't think I've ever gotten a console on Christmas, though. I usually never got them at launch, either. It was just I would get them, like, a while later, like a few months, just randomly. Missile. Exactly. I didn't dislike it, I was just indifferent to it. Okay. Yeah, Dolphin's just cool that way.
Furnace? We can't get the item in the furnace.
No, we can.
How?
The E-Tank one.
Oh.
Did not see what that was. E-Tank. It could
You
give me
even think
Varia.
about it, I'm gonna smack you and you know it.
Well, my goals for this year are make all of BA3. No. Oh yeah, I do have Plasma Beam. I forgot about that. I don't know if I have any specific goals for this year. I would like to make progress in BA3. Power bombs. I think getting back to Crystal at all would be a more realistic goal than finishing Crystal, but we can put that on the list. I've just been putting it off so bad because I don't want to go back to editing that game. It's a pain in the ass. Like, it takes so much time to put those videos together. And I could just say, like, screw it, I'm abandoning the Pokemon bios and I'll just beat the game, but it would be really stupid to have, like, the first half of the game have them and then just stop. I just need to get back into the groove of things, really. But Yeah, the next video that I'm going to do, I think, is only going to have one bio in it anyway, which is going to be Golduck, because I had the ability to catch that ever since I got Surf, and just didn't realize it, so I'm going to get that, and then I'm going to do the Goldenrod Takeover section, and following that, just, like, yeah. I mean, making them into companion videos wouldn't make it any less work. If anything, I'd just be annoyed with the fact that they wouldn't have any, like, visuals to go along with them, so... Furnace item has to be suit or boost ball. Yeah, I guess it probably does. Unless I'm just forgetting something. Because with the Power Bomb, I can get into... Oh yeah, Flagra, true. With the Power Bomb, I can get into Magma Pool, but I would still also need a Grapple Beam for that. Yeah, I would like to do more Beanie videos. I'm holding off on a big one until I have time to make the thing I want to make. That was a really stupid way of wording that. The point I was trying to get across is I have plans for the next vlog, and I have technically what I need to make it, but I haven't wanted to actually make it yet because it would be a lot of work. My team in Crystal is Steelix. Oh, well, there's Variasuit. See, it's let's see, Steelix, Stantler, the Horsey that I just caught and haven't trained yet, Xatu, Electabuzz. Was that all of them? I haven't caught the sixth one yet.
Wait, what did you get from the furnace?
Variasuit.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go ahead, fight Flagra, Sun Tower Jump, and then head into Magmar. Unless one of those two items is Boost Ball. Did I watch any movies recently? I don't think I have. Oh, well, a few weeks ago when Martin's mom was here, we saw Enter the Spider-Verse, or whatever that one was called. That movie was actually really, really good. I don't usually watch superhero movies, but I do like Spider-Man. But yeah, that was like kind of a kick-ass movie, honestly. I didn't realize until after I had watched the movie and then saw, like, this YouTube video afterwards that all of the, like, alternate universe Spider-Man characters are actually a thing. Especially the weird anime one. I don't know what the hell was up with that one. Now the third time I've jumped over that gate today.
I'm gonna come over there.
First time the first one was a first try. Then I died against Flagra and had to redo it, and I got it on like the 5th try, and then I got it first try this time.
I'm going to ride a bullet. No, catch a bullet. Sorry.
No, it was I'm going to take a bullet, train. I did see the weird, like, the 60s cartoon Spider-Man one, yeah. Not really, no. I don't really watch that many movies in general. Like, I mostly just... I like animated movies better because I have, like, mild face blindness and find it hard to tell people apart. That and I just find animation more appealing most of the time anyway, because there's more you can do with it. But, I've not seen any of the... Oh, I can't do this without double jump. Never mind. No, I've not seen any of the Avengers, or really any of the... I don't think I've seen any Marvel Universe movies other than Spider-Man Homecoming and the 2 Guardian of the Galaxies. Hostess Fruit Pie ad universe? That sounds amazing. This boss is boring. You're boring. This is boring. You're boring, Zoidberg. Good. Good. Yeah, Smoltz Ball, that's what I wanted. Did that missile just, like, orbit it? That was weird.
I didn't see.
I mean, I don't know anything about the ongoing plot in the Avengers movies. I don't even know who the hell half of the people are. Like, I know vaguely of Infinity War's plot just because it's, like, everywhere on the internet, but I don't know, like, the details or, like, anything that led up to it, so...
You got Superman, Iron Man, Shrek, a car...
Mario Dinosaur. Shit, am I even going to be able to get this without space jump? I keep forgetting about that.
We determined that it would be really ass if
Yeah. Did I require that in the thing? I did. Fuck.
Well, it might not be actually required. It's just saying that that's
I gotta
something you
check
might
it,
have to
though.
do. You do have to check. You have to remind yourself to check. And you might have to use the lavatory.
I don't want to spoiler shoot it.
Okay. Let's do it! Can you beat Super Mario Sunshine without Boost Ball?
Without touching the ground. I don't know. I just have practice with that trick. I can get that one, but I can't fucking get dash jump off the ship, apparently.
Gonna come over there and kick you square in the ovaries.
It's the one thing I have to be proud of. Let me have it.
Oh no, the flower's smoking. This is a no smoking zone.
Can I beat Metroid Prime without getting stuck by using the keys in the wrong order? I don't know. Sun Tower Jump, I don't find that hard. It sucks because if you mess it up, you have to redo a bunch of stuff. But getting the trick is not that bad. It's like... It might just be because I did it so many times when I was younger. And even, like, and it's kind of astonishing that I ever got that in the first place, because that was without emulator. And going off of the shitty, like, potato cam Metroid 2002 videos as my only source. Oh, did we lose the Hoodoo?
Gotta pause the game for that.
Turns out there's a long warp to the credits. Boost into King Dodongo's ass in order to wrong warp to the credits. Yeah, there isn't that much orange in this game. There's one area with a lot of orange.
This game is mostly brown with a little bit of blue.
I'd say brown and, like, olive green.
Then you have Prime 2 is...
purple. Literally half the game is purple because of the Dark World.
Oh,
and the
yeah,
other half
so.
is, like...
Just kind of a mixture of green and brown and blue. It's pretty varied. But then Prime 3 is just...
Orange,
it's the
yeah.
orange apocalypse. It's
the
fucking,
annoying orange.
It's fucking state of Florida. Just, that's it.
What did Florida have to do with it?
They have a big orange industry.
Oh. Okay, what do we got?
What was it, a missile?
Yeah.
Good job.
If it was something good, I would have possibly attempted to get it, but I'm not going to pick it up. Getting onto the flower without space jump is freaking annoying. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I actually deserve more views? I'm not exciting enough. If it had been space jump, then I would have tried to get it. Why can't I skip this cutscene? That's really weird.
But also, we know it's not space jump.
Cool. Can we get this? Like, is that something that I can do?
Yeah, remember we did this.
I know, I'm saying, like, can I get it now?
Well, I mean, you're doing it wrong. Last time we did a scan dash off that guy right there.
The Magmar?
Or not a scan dash, but yeah, a combat dash.
Good.
Well, not that way.
Go. Make better.
There you go.
There you go.
So worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get a good number of views, and then I, like, entered my corporate sellout phase with Dunkin' Donuts, and people stopped watching. I did just hit 18,000 subs again today. I say again because I hit that a few months ago, and then it dropped by like 50, and now it got back up again.
Yeah, I don't think it's you specifically. I think just LPing in general is kind of going out of phase in exchange for streaming.
I don't play enough Fortnite.
I mean, you know, the guy that I watch that does 100% Final Fantasy VII speedruns, which, keep in mind, are 24-hour speedruns, he last night got like 30,000 viewers or something on Twitch.
Jeez.
Or no, it wasn't 30,000. I think it was like 11,000, something like that. Like, just a ridiculous amount. And he's just like, Final Fantasy VII 100%
Ice Beam?
is very boring. Yeah, that's the Ice Beam.
Cool. Okay, that actually gives me access to the Hall of the Elders section. So that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, my upload schedule has been, like, complete ass lately anyway. I'm at least consistent with, making one of the old patron exclusives public once per week, so there's always something to watch. But, it's been quite a while since I've uploaded anything else that isn't either one of those or a, stream archive.
The chat does get reduced to being completely useless on Twitch. I don't know what the solution is to that, but... I mean, I don't really think that that's, like... You know, relative to, like, YouTube comments where it's just this persistent cesspool, I don't know. Oh boy.
Can I get out of this?
How do you get out of this? When was the last time you did the save stating?
A while ago.
Want to make an alt save here so you don't die?
Wait, why are we talking about the Mario Kart thing? Did somebody ask a question about it?
Nope.
I mean, okay!
Dead.
Jesus. Oh yeah, it's one per month. I'm making the next one public next Monday. The whole series is already recorded. There's like 12 of them, I think.
I was in every one of them except the multiplayer one that I couldn't be a part of because it would like cost money to do that, and the last one where I was just sick.
Well, it was like the second to last.
Oh.
Because you came back for the end, but you were missing in like half of the one before that.
Oh, I thought that was two halves of the same one. Yep, dead. Not happening. Dead. Holy shit. I'm surprised.
But yeah, you weren't in the DS one or the 3DS one. Well, you were in part of the DS one, but not all of it. And believe me, I am still alive.
Helios.
I'm always high and I am still alive. Which which reminds me, because I did that song for, like, Tech in Thousand Year Door, I wish I had known of Sam and Max before that LP, because otherwise Tech totally would have gotten the Kurt voice.
Yeah.
I am the world's most perfect computer.
I love the Kurt voice, it's great. Yeah, Super Mario Kart is, like, really bad. I don't, like...
Is there even a way back over there now? Oh, I needed to drop out of that thing. My favorite D&D class is Druid. I never really played any races that weren't human, because I'm boring that way, so I never really cared.
The internet is everywhere and nowhere.
So what was that, an artifact?
Yeah.
Work has been moderately ass. This last...
Wait, up there on the platform? I
Yeah.
don't remember. This was an artifact.
I think it was also an artifact, yeah. Oh, good.
Nice.
No, we know where Space Jump is. It requires boost. Or Space Jump.
Or an inordinate amount of, like, dicking around with triple bomb jumps on a ramp.
4x4 animal style.
I love the see-up trick. It's so stupid,
It's a little bit
but
stupid.
it's really useful. Very nice. There is a way to glitch to it, it's just really annoying to do.
Don't fuck up or you die! Okay.
That's the
Super
flamethrower.
missile?
Oh,
Ooh.
super missile.
Okay. I can't use it yet, but that'll eventually be handy.
Okay, now the charge beam is going to be after the Omega Pirate.
No. It's like this. So the ransom money becomes the new retirement money. And the retirement money becomes the new college fund. And the college fund, we blow on some kind of really tricked out van.
If you do drugs, go to hell before you die.
Boost ball better be after a murder opponent. Just saying.
What do we got?
Oh, there's
Oh,
charge
this is
beam.
Charge beam, alright. Well, now we have super missiles. I am Courtney.
I am Courtney. Go get me my gun. No. But the gun was missing. Boom!
Now that's what I call a mega fave get.
Let's have an anime party. It's not a fidget spinner,
That's a
excuse me.
combi.
It's a combi, yeah.
What is that up there? Is that a missile?
Probably.
Nice. When I was doing my first randomized seed on this, the thing that was at the top of that looked like super missiles.
And
but
you need super missiles to get it, yeah.
It turned out to be the ice spreader, but it was really hard to tell. And at the time...
Because we didn't bother with the camera.
Yeah,
trick
I
yet.
didn't realize the camera was a thing. So I'm sitting here like, I gotta scan it, or like, I gotta get a closer look. Because it's one of the two, and if it's super missiles, well then that's fucked. Super missiles weren't required to beat the game in my seed anyway, but...
Can I even make this?
The randomizer isn't set to require gravity-less crashed frigate. It wouldn't do that.
I don't know if I can make this. God. How do you normally do this in a space jumpless run? Does anybody know?
Get up there, man, I've got no idea.
You can dash jump to it? Really? What, off a flicker bat? Good. Are fidget spinners still a thing, or did they, like, lose popularity? I haven't heard about them in a while.
The follow-up to the ever-popular fidget spinner. Now you must try the midget spinner.
You can't just say midget. Unless you're Hella Shrine, apparently. Did you see that?
No, but I enjoy Hellashron. Hellashron.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could go the normal way. I forgot that that was even an option.
The normal way is for losers.
You know, the normal way. Yeah, we've been going through the Potterless podcasts, and the guy who's reading through the books is not as bad as Mark from Mark Reads Harry Potter, because I don't think anybody ever could be as bad as him.
What was bad about Mark?
He was extremely SJW.
Oh.
But this guy like kind of has his moments too, because there's a scene where, like, in the 5th book where like Ron and Hermione are prefects, like, well, we found Boost.
Nice.
Ron is like, or Hermione is like, we need to go show the first years how to get to the dorms, and he's like, oh right, oi midgets, and then she like yells at him for it, and he's like, I was shocked when I read that. I was like, oh my god, I forgot this was in the 90s. You could say that. Like, really, dude? Is it really considered that offensive? Like, I know it's not the correct term, but Jesus.
Okay.
Good.
Well, we'll be coming back here.
I kind of want to just go back and get Space Jump.
Let's do it.
I could try to get up to the Sheegoth fight, but I won't even be able to leave if it doesn't give me Wave Beam anyway. I mean, I heard about Brave, at least, and, like, what people think that's supposed to be. I haven't heard of anything else other than, like... Here's what I know. They did data mining and saw that the files for the game contain, like, Paku, which is Japanese for plant or something, Jack, which is referring to Joker, and Brave. And people are assuming that Brave is a Dragon Quest character. And then, with no kind of, like, basis for this claim, some other unrelated person then said, like, oh, there's also files for Block, Doom, and I forget what the other one was. So it's like, well, we're obviously getting Steve and Doom Guy.
No.
I forget what the other one was, but yeah, I don't think that those were ever proven.
Nice.
Jump on the flame, scan dash off the flicker bat when it's going over the right forward, bending it forward. God damn. Oh, jump on the flame platform. Oh yeah, the Ryu Hayabusa, or whatever his name is.
Remember, Nintendo picked all of the DLC characters, so...
I could still see Steve getting in. I don't know about the others, though.
That'd be dumb.
He's, like, legitimately one of my most wanted characters.
Why?
I just think it would be cool. I like Minecraft.
I like Minecraft, but I mean...
Dude, Dude! Okay, can I combat dash these? Scan the left side of the pillar. I mean, would that be so bad?
It'd be very unimpressive.
I don't
for
think
a DLC character.
I don't think he would necessarily be villager with a sword. I imagine that, like, if they did a move set that actually allows you to do, like, terrain manipulation, where you can, like, place blocks or, like, dig holes in the ground, like, it wouldn't even have to look good, because it's supposed to be Minecraft. It's
like,
just you take a cube out of the floor, like...
The reason I'm against...
Kitty, stop.
The reason I'm against Steve is more of a... Not from a mechanics standpoint, but more of, like... The characters that get in tend to be, like, representative of the game that they come from. And Steve is the icon for Minecraft, but he doesn't actually represent much of anything about Minecraft, other than just, like, the player's ability to control the game. You know? Like, you look at any of the other characters on the roster, and, like, they all have some sort of connection to the game world, right, that they come from. Steve doesn't. Because, like, you can, like, you're even, not necessarily intended to, but, like, you know, you can replace what he looks like.
Yeah, like, he's just a default skin. I understand
it's
that.
just a... So it's like, it would kind of be adding a character that doesn't really have... I don't really know what the words I'm looking for are.
I don't know. My number one pick is always going to be Banjo, but if I can't have that, I feel like something from a different game that isn't represented yet that I enjoy would be cool. Yeah, Dragon Quest is Square Enix. I mean, I'm pretty much sold on the idea of the Dragon Quest character getting in. It sounds pretty likely. I think people were also saying that it might be Sora, but I feel like that's less likely. Dude.
I'm liking the instant unmorphs here.
Yeah.
It's what's screwing you up.
Yeah, it is.
You need to turn the camera. Oh boy, let's do it again. And again, and again.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Why are we doing this before just going and getting space jump?
That's a good question. Fuck it. I spent all that time getting here. I didn't realize how much of a pain this tunnel was gonna be. It's not worth it.
Hasn't it been like 2 years since we heard, 2 or 3 since the Final Fantasy VII remake was announced, and it's still not even clear if that game fucking exists? Okay.
You just fucking knocked down a bunch of pizza. Martin bitches at me for leaving stuff out where he can get it, but then he does the same thing. Like, you should have known that he would have jumped up on top of the fridge and gotten the cake. Like...
Seems like a lot of like really popular games are getting the Pikmin 3 treatment, where it's like we're working on it, and then that's it for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then it comes out and it's kind of okay. It's not disappointing, but perhaps a little underwhelming. Probably because it was built up for like a decade.
Ah.
Here we go.
Can I even make this? I didn't even know we've... Oh, rocky terrain for all this... I thought you meant for Pikmin 4. This fucking cat! He won't stop grabbing the cables.
Yeah, I also don't want to get overhyped for stuff. And I don't want...
Shit, can I make this?
I don't want too much information to, like, get released and, like, you know, make it underwhelming. But, like, I do like, you know, like... once a year, just an update, you know.
Oh, I thought the bridge was going down. Look down and dash off the puffer. Oh my god, really? Oh my god.
We having fun yet?
Absolutely.
This is an interesting way of getting this.
I mean, it's kind of how you're meant to, other than the scan dash, but yeah.
I don't think you're meant to without space jump. Space pump. That's the
Flamethrower, yeah.
What's your problem? Why are you freaking out? Calm down. There's nothing to see here.
You can make that jump without boost in the bridge by dashing off the puffer.
I would be interested in a new Golden Sun game. That would at least force me to play through Dark Dawn finally. I am really looking forward to this year's E3 though, because I think there's going to be a lot of good stuff. Like, we're going to get some Prime 4, I would
Never
think.
seen the flamethrower used before? Okay.
Well, there it is. It looks like the lava gun from Ratchet and Clank. And it works about as well. Do I really hate Dark Dawn? No. I haven't played it.
Cat, 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 cat.
I just said that.
Cat, 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 cat.
Hey, get the fu- How many times do I have to smack you?
He's eating my pasta.
Let's see, what other stuff is gonna probably be talked about at E3? I'd like,
The only stuff I care about personally is Prime 4, Pikmin 4, and Pokemon Gen 8.
yeah, I'd like to hear
That
some
and I mean
Pokemon.
some surprise announcement from like any other series that I care about. But it's
There's
pretty
other
limited.
stuff, I think, that's on the way.
So why are you going to be in a tomb? Because you mentioned that before, and I don't think you explained it.
Because he'll be dead. Hunt for the wave beam. It'll probably end very unimpressively,
Yeah.
as it tends to.
Excavation. That sounds kind of cool. I hope you find Animatronio. You Should Be 11 is from a Combuskin is Awesome poop called Everybody Poops the First Episode.
Hey, don't bite that.
I hope people remembered where all the artifacts were that I saw off screen, because I certainly don't. Which way do I want to go? Oh. Everyone loves Magical Trevor, 'cause the tricks that he does are ever so clever. Look at him now, disappearing a cow. Where is the cow? Hidden right now. Taking a bow, it's Magical Trevor, and everyone has seen that the trick is clever. Look at him there with his leathery whip. It's made of magic and with a little flick. Yeah, 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 the cow is back. Yeah, 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 the cow is back. I don't know how to get this with Boost.
I'm enjoying how it's easier to get this with Spaceball.
Back from his magical journey. What did he see in the alternate dimension? He saw beans, lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans. Ooh, beans, lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans. Hey, hey. Yeah, I saw the Macaulay Culkin video. I also heard Spaceball, but I didn't correct it because I was too busy singing a stupid song. Hey, guess what I can't go do? I was thinking I would do that now. I don't have the wave beam. I got a big ol' head, hey ho. First super missile I've fired in this game in like 6 months.
Yeah, I still haven't fired one in just like years.
Okay, so Hall of the Elders, I guess, is next on my shit list. Because, I don't know if there's a way to get through Magma Pool without Grapple Beam.
Flicker Ball.
Get through Magma Pool.
Okay, fair enough.
I guess I can look at it, see if there's anything I can scan dash off of. Oh, yeah, I guess if I get a drop. God, that's a really long distance, though. I'm not seeing that.
I don't think you can scan dash that. That doesn't look very scan dashable.
That's like,
that's
there's no
close.
fucking way. Can with gravity. Okay, then yeah, not doing that. I assume you, like, double bomb morph out of the lava. Or actually, you know what? Let's at least see what the item is. Because there's 2 more items behind it, but we can at least see what one of them is. Everyone loves Magical Trevor. Just what I expected. Here's my little waterfall friends.
Isn't this like your favorite room in the ruins or something?
I don't. It's not my favorite room. That would be the one with the little the nest.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I do like the little waterfalls. They're a nice touch. Where would I even get floaty jump?
What?
Okay, Watery Hall has items, but they're both missiles, so I don't give a shit. Let's head to Furnace then. Yeah, I'm gonna check that.
My favorite trick in the game. This stupid shit.
That's pretty good.
Didn't even have to do it, I forgot.
Yeah, I just wanted to, because it's fun.
At least this time you can do
Actually,
this
hold
without
on.
getting...
Is it worth it?
You can do this without getting set upon by some fucking Chozo ghosts.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
I need a better angle. It's just a missile.
Oh.
I already blew up the thing. I'll get it. It'd be a waste of a power bomb if I didn't. I mean, not that it wasn't a waste of a power bomb anyway, but yeah. Nope. I have not heard of it or played it.
I don't know what Mega Man is.
I like the Mario Kart 8 video where you start off with just who the hell is
I couldn't
Peach?
find any enabled video skills that can find that. Go to the Alexa app to manage your video skills and devices.
And that's muted.
Mm-hmm.
What, you mean the one where I paused and all I could come up with was Peach?
Yeah. Who the hell is Peach? Really? Okay. This missile is on my shit list and I'm not getting it now. It's too hard. I don't know how to do it.
Hey, we have charge beam now.
Oh, hey.
So
And super missile, yeah.
This will actually not be a huge ordeal.
I actually forgot about that.
Yes. How about that shit right there?
Room that I never go in. The fuck is that? Is that ice spreader?
That looks like ice spreader to me. Unless it's a visor, I don't think it is.
Actually, it does look like a visor. No, that's grapple beam.
Shit.
Well, grapple beam opens a few items. We can go back to magma pool.
Would have been nice to have this first. So I don't have to go all the way back.
I have to go back anyway. Oh, that is wave?
Oh.
I thought wave was purple. Okay.
Well, I mean that... Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Alrighty.
Huh. Okay. Well... Light tower. Not that there's anything left that we need at this point, I don't think.
Artifact hunting.
Just artifact hunting. What the fuck? This is the first time we've had a seed where we actually have to do artifact hunting after getting all the items.
So, yeah, I guess let's do this area first, and then I'll backtrack to Light Tower. I haven't done this the correct way in forever.
I still think you shouldn't. Doing it the correct way is for losers.
I agree.
Also, why did the room get, like, really dark?
I don't know.
Did you notice that?
Yeah. He's gonna fucking get into that stuff.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, it's kids. Woo. What's a time? What's a what? What is what it do?
Well, he should know that if I yell at him from across the room that whatever he's doing, he needs to stop. And this time he just ignored me. So I walked over there and fucking smacked him.
Animal abuse.
What do you want from me? Hi. Hi.
God, that reminds. Hold on, I gotta play the fucking sound effect from the beginning of the newest Sly 2 video. It was so bad.
Boy.
Here's the beginning of the new video. Pretty good. Yeah, how do you reset the statue once it moves and uncovers the door? Is it just you leave the room and come back?
Now he's eating my shirt. Riding on cars.
I see. A store that always offends you.
It does. Every single time I forget it's there, and every time I see it, it pisses me off.
I actually don't, because I never knew who he was before Game Grumps.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was before Game Grumps.
The first time I ever heard of Game Grumps, I paid no attention to who either of the people in it were because I didn't know who they were. Then I found out who JonTron was, and I liked him and watched a lot of his stuff, and I'm like, oh, he's actually in that. Let's watch some Game Grumps, because it's JonTron and some other guy. And then he left, and it's like, okay, well, fuck it. Good. Do I want to go this way? No, I should... Okay, so right now I really want to clean out Chozo Ruins. I still can't without Grapple Beam, but I can at least do Tower of Light.
Grapple Bapple.
Let's see. I can do Tower of Light and then have to come back with Grapple to do Magma Pool, or I can just do them both in one go. If I go this way, it leads to Phazon Mines, which I don't particularly want to do.
So I wasn't the only one who didn't particularly care for Weird Al being in a Game Grumps video. Huh.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. I didn't really like it, though. I didn't watch it. I just kind of, like... I don't even remember. It didn't piss me off. It was like, okay, that's
Wait,
cool.
what?
But... What?
How did I... What the fuck?
Are you in Mesquite?
Oh. The camera... Okay, because I was looking away. The camera shifts, and holding up sent me back into the tunnel.
Oh.
But yeah, I was in Mesquite.
I just kind of like... I guess I know what the feeling was. The feeling was like... I wish that Weird Al was a guest on something...
Oh.
Oh.
What the hell?
Excuse me? Can you run that one by me again, please?
What is this?
What the fuck?
I never knew that was there.
What?
Then again, I never go through this tunnel.
Well, does this save you any effort? What is this here for?
Alright.
I just wish Weird Al was on with someone that was, I don't know, someone I cared about more, I guess. So it just kind of made me sad. Or frustrated, maybe.
Trying to shoot along to the beat, but it's a little hard to tell that that's what I'm doing.
No, the only thing left in Chozo is that and the
Magma pool.
the magma pool stuff.
I can't. What can I even get in Talon Overworld that isn't either Sunken Ship or on the other side of Sunken Ship? Because I can't get up through. I can't get to the top of Root Cave without Grapple Beam, can I?
Who the fuck is Mark?
Peach?
I don't know why you find that so amusing. That was like just a throwaway piss-ass joke that didn't work.
It was funny because it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Like,
oh, Markiplier, okay.
woo!
I actually do like Markiplier. I don't watch his stuff because I just don't really watch YouTubers regularly anymore, but I feel like if I did, he might be one that I check out every now and then when he actually does a game that I like. Because I watched him go through a couple things. I thought he was pretty funny. Just kind of in a nice way, I guess. Like, I don't know how to quantify it.
I'd like to point out that I missed that jump and somehow landed on the vine again. That was pretty good.
Okay, bye.
See you later, Heath. You can get on top of Root Cave by combat dashing.
Don't get the artifact down there the regular way. Do it the boost ball way.
Oh god, I don't know how.
It's fun. It's stupid.
Not worth it. Do you know how to do it?
With enough dicking around, I could get it to work, but I don't remember the exact angle now. You can't camera manipulate this. Oh, well, the tower you could, yeah. Oh, okay. So actually, I'm kind of surprised at how few energy tanks we have. Usually by now we've got like 1 million.
Yeah.
So we're just not going to do the top of the tower then?
God, no.
What's up there?
A missile.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, wasn't there an item in... No. Did we already get that?
What?
The item in the side of the wall in that room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so... Root Cave... Yeah, let's go Talon Overworld to Root Cave, get the items there, to Magmore, then do far end of Magmore, and then go from there to Phendrana, maybe?
He was a good boy.
I'm putting off Phazon Mines as long as possible, because it annoys me.
I actually kind of like Phazon Mines, but I don't know.
It's the Shadow Temple of this game. It's basically just kind of a straight line with a bunch of fighting in it. It's not as interesting as other places.
I do hate all the fighting, but I like the non-fighting bits. And you get cool items in there, and it has cool music some of the time.
You should know the rule. Anytime anyone asks if
Everybody
something's
knows
gonna,
the rules.
if it's gonna be, if you have to ask if it's gonna be on YouTube, my answer will be it would be until you asked.
Everybody knows the rules.
All right, so this is apparently doable with a combat dash, huh?
What?
Can I, like, stand on that root? I actually would not be surprised if I could. I'm gonna say maybe. Maybe not. Dash off the zoomer down left. And that can make it all the way over there.
Oh, well, with space jump, maybe, yeah. Looks kind of tight, though.
I don't doubt that it's doable, but at the same time, I kind of doubt that I can do this.
Well,
Makes
there
it
it is.
as I say it. Alright.
I liked the seed we did the other day where we actually had to go through the phase on mines. Dang it.
I mean, I probably still have to in this one. Actually, can I just make that? Almost. Come on, I'm looking right at it.
Well. Okay, now go out of bounds.
How? I don't know how.
I don't remember how. I mean, you don't want to go out of bounds anyway. It'd be a nightmare getting back in. We got the beams pretty far apart, so you must have been gone a lot longer than 5 minutes. Because the ice beam and the wave beam were pretty far apart. Hi. 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 Hello.
Where's the part where you can stand?
Oh, it's to your left, up at the top of this, like, right up there, yeah. I have no idea why you can stand here.
Yeah, I've heard of games repainted.
Remind me again why we like this game?
Because it's fun.
This game's stupid.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna spider-ball.
There was an attempt.
Wait, where am I going? Like, where the fuck is the door? Where is the door?
It's on the opposite end of the room. Oh. No, we're on the right side of the room. Never mind. I mean, I've played through Echoes a bunch of times. I like Echoes better than this game. That wouldn't even be a punishment. I feel like it's just... I feel like it's a bigger game for the same price, so to speak.
I would agree with that, but that's also why I don't like it as much. I feel like the Dark World is mostly padding, and...
Well, the Dark World is mostly padding,
the,
but even without that, I think it's still bigger.
The, like, end-game fetch quest is more annoying than this one.
I actually kind of like that fetch quest, because it's like... Here, they're pretty much just laying around and you just kind of grab them. There, it's like... They are just laying around, but at least sometimes you kind of have to get clever about how the fuck...
I don't like how there's a bunch of them that are locked by, light suit, though.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Because in this game, you can at least get most of them just kind of throughout the playthrough, and you don't have to pick them all up at the end. Gravity?
Phase on. No, gravity.
Yeah, for all the good that does me. Woo! Dude. Dude. Dude!
Probably would recommend Plasma Beam, but... Oh, okay, they cooperated. Wow.
Where's the Wave Buster? That Wave Buster.
Well, I mean, that's useful for Diddley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. A Switch port of these things would be nice. However, only if it's the original North American releases. I don't want none of this. No, you can't do ghetto jumps garbage. It's half the fun of the game right there. Well, I don't know if we're getting this one. The invisible drone is not going to be a problem. He's a problem when you don't have much life and you don't have much equipment.
I did beat him on my first try today, though, with only like 40 health. It was surprising, but I did it. Really? They're probably afraid to do it because they still don't have controllers with pressure-sensitive shoulder buttons. So, like, if they ever want to do a game that makes use of those, like Sunshine, then they can't without, like, redoing the controls.
I was saying that if they're gonna port the Prime trilogy to the Switch, that I would want the original North American releases because they're the versions that have all the glitches in them. I don't want them to just port the Wii trilogy version. Which I don't really think they would do anyway, because it's got, like, the pointer in it. Well, actually, no, they might do that. But, like, because the trilogy version is the version that patched, like, not all the bugs, but a lot of them. Most of them, to the point where, like, you have to do it pretty damn near glitchless. And that's no fun.
Is this Frozen Pike?
Yes. The other one's Fendra's Edge.
Right, I thought this was leading to Thardus. I guess I'll do this. I don't want to go through Space Pirate area backwards, because you can't, but I can at least pick up the items in there. Okay, let's just drop to the bottom, go to Gravity Chamber.
You don't need a hacker to tell you that the GameCube adapter works with the Switch. It just does. That's a, like, official thing. You're allowed to do that. It will reinterpret a GameCube controller on that as being a Pro controller, but you can't rebind any of the buttons or anything, so if it doesn't have a button that the Pro controller would have, that a game requires, then you're just screwed. So it doesn't really work with everything, but... Oh, the pressure sensitivity. Oh. Well, the Pro Controller regularly has pressure sensitivity, doesn't it?
I didn't think it did.
No? I thought it did. Maybe not. In that case, no.
Okay. I don't know how to get this without grapple. Is it easy?
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know why the GameCube library just gets treated like it doesn't exist. It's a little dumb.
Semi-easy. Well, I guess if you can try to explain it, I'll do it, or if you have a video.
So here's what you do. First, you sacrifice a virgin to the blood moon on the 4th of the month.
Well, I'll have to wait a few days for that, then. Oh, okay, I think I see what you mean.
Yeah, that looks doable.
So am I going off of, I'm going off of this wall for the jump, and then I land on, like, this? Is that the idea here?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wait, they're porting Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 to the Switch? Oh.
Yeah. Wait, is it... Well, they're doing 7, 10, 10, 2, and some other one. I don't remember if it was 8 or 9. It's not all of them.
Well, then that sucks. I take it back. In the video, he turns the camera the other way.
What do you mean?
Like, you're turning it... Yeah, like
Oh,
that.
okay. They're not doing 8? Okay.
Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. Why doesn't... Final Fantasy VIII hasn't had anything since it came out? And nobody likes 10-2, so what the fuck is that? I don't think you're actually ghetto jumping.
I can never tell.
You kind of gotta, yeah, do it more like that.
Oh, I had that.
Fuck you, I like Final Fantasy VIII. Also, I don't think people seem to hate FF8, I don't know. It seems just kind of mixed. Which is like every Final Fantasy game. It's just mixed. Well, okay. Maybe not every Final Fantasy game. People seem to pretty universally like 6 and 9. Like, those are just the, like, they're good.
And 7, right? Or is that
Nah,
one getting
7's
a
pretty
backlash?
mixed. Like,
Is it
7,
the, like,
7
Ocarina of Time is overrated type of...
Yeah, it's sort of like that.
Oh, come on, I fucking had that.
Where it's like, 7 has a large and very loyal and dedicated fan base, but, like, it's got a lot of detractors, too. I'd say it's even.
Okay, well, that took a while. Thank you for the tip.
I've never really heard any before 6 really talked about that much.
Yeah.
I've heard one mentioned here and there. If Final Fantasy VIII had done a better job of explaining itself, it probably would have been liked. It's just, it does a really, really shit job of explaining how it works.
The magic system, or
Just the everything. Literally, anytime the game pulls up the menu and says tutorial, whatever it's about to say is completely full of shit. Or, well, not full of shit. Like, it's correct. It's just explained so poorly that it's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't know if a non-Nintendo official Nintendo
the thing
one
is,
would work.
I think currently the GameCube adapter only works for Smash. I think games have to specifically recognize it.
No, they don't.
No?
No. I checked. I thought so too, but no. The Switch recognizes the GameCube adapter as a Pro controller.
Because I know that was the case with the Wii U. Like, the GameCube controller only
Yeah,
worked
with
for
the Wii
Smash
U
and
that's the
that.
case, but the Switch doesn't do that.
Okay, how do I get up here?
But, just to repeat, because I wasn't sure if it was heard, I don't know if non-official Nintendo GameCube adapters will work. Like, if you have one for the PC that's meant for the PC, that's probably not going to work. Like, based on what I read online, what they did in that...
How do you normally do this
in
for me?
that early Switch...
Oh, there was a platform there.
Yeah. There's a...
This is a save station? Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? No.
No?
No, it's... The other one is the one with the save station.
Oh.
I was trying to get to Findrana's Edge. I'm trying to figure out where the hell it is. And I found it now.
I never come in here from this way. The Switch apparently, like, will support more or less any third-party controller within certain limitations and interpret it as a Pro controller. So, like, I know you can connect a PlayStation and an Xbox controller to it if you get a special adapter, and that'll work. You can also, you can take just, like, PC joysticks, and sometimes they'll work, but it depends on, like, how the device communicates with the system, so whether or not it works is just up to luck, if it's not an official thing.
Dude, make the jump. Make the jump.
Hey, baby boy.
Make it better.
He's a good
Make it
boy.
better.
He's a good boy.
This isn't a hard jump. Make the jump. There we go.
Final Fantasy VIII was the first Final Fantasy I ever played. It's probably why I had more patience to get through it. I played through it when I was like 14, and I was like, I did not at all understand what the fuck was going on. And that's just because there is nothing going on in that game. It just tries to pretend something is. But it gave me more patience to, like, learn the mechanics and stuff.
Alright, we had basically no reason to come here.
And then I think 7 was the second one I played, and I adored that. That was good. Yeah, I don't really appreciate the unmarked wall with the plasma beam door behind it for no reason. Oh, no, okay, fine, I guess that one...
I mean, you're supposed to just find it through the artifact hints.
Yeah, you're supposed to just look at it, look it up, but... It is supposed to be awkward. That doesn't stop it from sounding terrible, though. It is a forced laugh. It is deliberately bad. That doesn't, however, not make it awful to listen to. It also doesn't necessarily make it good writing.
Ooh, how do you make that? Excuse me.
You know, a square wave is supposed to sound like, or like a really high frequency square wave is supposed to sound like a high screech. Doesn't make it pleasant to listen to, you know? I don't know, I've never heard anyone think that it was an honest laugh. I've just heard people think that it was just terrible,
X-ray.
terrible
Nice.
sounding, you know? It's like...
So, other than
not
grapple
great
beam,
writing.
I think I have basically everything I need for getting around. Because, you know, X-ray is needed for getting around.
I wasn't shitting on square waves. I just said that a really high-pitched one sounds like a screech. And that's because it does. It's supposed to sound like a screech, but, you know, that doesn't make it sound good. I wouldn't recommend just listening to a, what is it? I think it's a 30 kilohertz square wave just sounds like this really high-pitched whine. It's terrible. It's only ever used, I think, in, like, audio tests where, you know, they'll play tones into your ears and see if you can hear them or not. I specifically said high-frequency square wave, also. That's a different thing.
Is that main power bombs?
I think that might be main power bombs.
Okay. I am interested in that.
Alright, well, 20 kilohertz then, I guess. I don't know. It's a high-frequency square wave. It often showed up on YTMND as a gag. I thought it was 30 specifically, but... kind of missing the point. Not necessary to correct me on that. Because
Well, if I go through Fortress backwards, I get stopped pretty close to, like, the far other side of this,
yeah,
right?
because of the scan wall that you have.
So I don't think there's any items on the other side of that. I basically wanted to go in here, get the items, and then go back out the way I came in. And then fight Thardus. I don't think I'd be missing out on much if I did that. I've never really played a Final Fantasy, no. My very first one that I ever played was Crystal Chronicles, which doesn't really count. Not as, like, a main series one, at least. Never finished it. Tried several times, but never finished it. And then, wait, reload? What did I do?
You're not wrong, Cheese. You're absolutely right.
What did I do? Why do I need to reload?
Didn't stop me from trying. I don't understand why you'd need to reload. Oh, it wants you to switch to the thermal visor. That might be why. Can you get out of here without it?
Okay, hold on. What are my other save states?
Well, none of these are good.
Well, this one's not so bad. Kitty.
Hey, come here.
Item on top of observatory. Or I guess I can just go through it the normal way. That's fine. Borax, I can't do Smash Online if you're talking about Ultimate. I don't have online service.
No, we don't. I refuse to pay for it until I feel like I'd get my money's worth out of it, and I currently don't.
Like, I know you can do family plans. Like, you can basically, like, agree to kind of, like, share a service with a bunch of people online, and you basically get a year's worth for, like, $5, which is pretty good, but, yeah. I don't really care enough.
I will probably get it at some point, maybe, but...
Stop.
I don't really ever see a,
Come on, I got this first try before. What am I getting stuck on? Now I'll never get it again.
Gets it immediately.
That I'm not sure about.
I would prefer to not have my Switch attached to any other, like, random services. I appreciate the offer. But I don't know what kind of logistical problems that'll cause. And I don't want to have to try to deal with that. Hi. What's up? What do you want from me? You're begging for something. What are you begging for?
Domino's pasta bread bowl.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, there is one on the stove. My first time ever trying one.
Was it any good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's Carb City, but I don't give a shit about that.
Carb City. I've never heard you concerned about the amount of carbs in a thing.
I'm not. That's why I said I don't give a shit about that.
I know, but it's just,
I brought it up because the first time I ever heard of it was in, like, this place that basically was making fun of it because of the fact that, like, if you eat one of these, you'll die from the carbs.
Oh. Well, obviously they haven't had, like, the, you know, the
Bubble Bass Burger.
The Bubble Bass Burger from Brahms.
I mean, would that be carbs? That would mostly be protein, I guess.
No.
Or yeah, because it would also have like 14 or like 48 buns in it. But, I don't know.
Fat.
All right, let's go fight TARDIS. This run's actually.
Well, first we should check what's behind him.
I don't have grapple beam.
Oh.
You can get it with a scan dash, but it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks. Oh.
Wow, that's a scan dash?
Really? I got it in my last rando.
Oh,
it wasn't fun,
God,
though.
That's a scan dash.
I don't remember how I did it.
That right there? One of these two.
I'll give it a couple tries.
Oh, well, okay, fair enough. That appears to be getting pretty close. You probably need to not turn like that. Oh yeah, that'll help. Oof. Wow. Yeah. That's quite a lot of distance you get off of that.
Actually, hold on. Why am I even doing this?
Let's find out.
Oh, is it a different room? It is.
Oh.
Shit.
That counts as a different room? That's stupid.
Yeah, it does. Ugh. Legs. God.
Leg!
Press R after you start the dash. There is no good setup for this. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know what I was doing there.
It was a 360 no scope.
Why am I pressing R after I start the dash? What does that accomplish?
That's a rodeo jump, isn't it?
I'm supposed to be bending backwards, though, right? Okay, let me get rid of this weird zoom. I don't know if I'm getting close.
That looks like fun. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. Like,
I really hope it winds
got
up-
it, but it sucked. I don't really want to do it
I
again.
really hope it winds up being thermal visor again, like it was last time, where X-ray and thermal are just right next to each other.
Actually, I can skip this. Use the boost to get through. This is a boss fight that exists. Can I just leave?
Okay, bye.
Has a hissy fit for a few minutes. Okay, fine. Ah! Ah! Good to see they actually thought to lock those doors. I don't know where his weak point is. Oh, I see it. Defensive design, huh? Is that what the term is for, like, preparing even if they don't think you can do something?
Yeah, because they didn't do that too many other times in this game, let me tell you. Very simple things would have made this game a lot harder to sequence break. Like, you know, putting... Let's see. You have Ice Beam by the time you need to get Space Jump, right?
I want to say no.
No?
You get, because it's Wave Beam, which leads to Boost Ball, which leads to Space Jump,
Yeah.
which leads to Ice Beam. Or no. Space Jump leads to this area, which leads to Spider Ball, which leads to Ice Beam.
Wait, you need Spider Ball for Ice Beam?
Because you're supposed to
the
need it for
Hall
Hall of Elders, yeah. Hello, Clayman. Alright, and let's find out that was all for a missile.
2 missiles, particularly. Nope.
Oh, well, at least it was necessary.
It was mandatory. Alright.
And I am going to not get the item here and just really, really hope that it's not an artifact.
Why not just get it?
Because
Here.
it sucks, and I don't want to do it. I'd
What?
rather come back with a grapple.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking you could do it without grapple.
I'm just gonna really hope. If it does turn out to be something, then I can just I'll be in the area when I beat Omega Pirate, so. Mattress, SpongeBob mattress, then sheets pillow.
Well, we're just cleaning up the artifacts left and right, aren't we?
Yeah.
How many do we have?
I don't know, checking it out. Dude.
Dude! Dude. I don't remember. I think I have some leftover pizza in the fridge. Should probably heat that up.
I never did do Ice Temple. I should probably do that at some point. I'm gonna be going partway through this and then leaving, so I guess I'll do that. And then Ice Temple. I think Magmore is totally cleaned out. I still need Grapple for Magma Pool, and then that leaves Sunken Ship area on the other end of Sunken Ship, and then Phazon Mines. But I eat a broccoli
Mattress, sheets,
pie.
pillow, SpongeBob.
I like broccoli and cheese. I mean, I don't mind broccoli anyway, it's not my favorite. I currently have 8 artifacts, and I think I might have seen one somewhere that I couldn't get. God, I don't remember now. Does anyone remember? I've been not paying very good attention in this run.
Hey,
This fucking cat.
you keep coming over here and laying on my lap for a few seconds and then leaving. I don't know what you want. Well, it's not Pizza Hut, I can tell you that.
No, I still like Pizza Hut. I don't like Ampex, but Pizza Hut itself is okay. This fucking cat is gonna unplug something. He will not stop walking in front of these cords. It's all your fault. And you gotta help us. I did not see the lunar eclipse. I got home from work and Martin was like, "Did you see the eclipse?" I'm like, "I didn't know there was one. How was I supposed to know?" He's like, "Because you like space." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Did you see that ludicrous display last night?
I did not, but it had a moderate effect on our sales. So why is this room the reason we're going through normally? I don't get that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There actually was a ludicrous display last night. Except it wasn't a ludicrous display. It was actually a like I don't into football, but if I did into football, it was a very exciting game.
Little Kaisar's is good shitty pizza. It's like, I will never call it good, but for the price that you get it, I find it decent.
It's the cheapest possible and some of the quickest possible pizza you can get, but its
Okay,
quality
I
is
gotcha.
reflected in its price and speed of production.
I would not, because it would be too much. That's my answer. It was not very interesting. Missile? Yep. Well, we got 2 more chances for an item after this. Pizza time.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't see that game, but I heard that a ref made a really bad call that, like, threw the game. Which I didn't even realize could happen. Or, I knew it could happen, but I didn't realize that, like, that, like, would ever realistically happen.
What stupid commercial are you referring to? Because the pizza time, isn't that from Spider-Man 2?
Pizza time. Go!
I mean, you delivered bombs in the movie, right? Yeah, I fucking did, but I didn't fucking want fucking people fucking knowing about fucking that. Alright, and then the game insults my intelligence. The moon saying pizza time. No, I can't say I remember that one.
Why is there just an artifact here?
It's under. Little Caesars or Little Caesars? Deciduous forest. Which is the artifact of spirit? I never know any of them by name.
Is it the one that's just in the column in Magmore?
I like that one. It's dumb. Yeah, it's dumb.
I like that, if I remember right, the artifact of Newborn, which is the one that sits in the Phazon, like, actually has an explanation for why it's there. Most of them don't have that, but I think, if I remember right, that one actually does. Oh, the one that's in the random wall, yeah, that one's good. Well, I mean, when you consider that the artifacts were supposed to be well hidden and stuff, like, okay, that one checks out. That's good. I don't buy this artifact. Like, this one was sitting outside the wall of the pirate base. Like, they should have seen it when they were building the base and been like, hey, that looks like something pretty different from the obvious fucking white snow ground. Better bend down and pick it up. What's the explanation? The basic, like, the explanation that they use for everything that is space pirates are stupid, and they were like,
I'm having fun here.
What happens if you put an artifact in Phazon? Like, that's what they were trying to find out, so they did that.
Okay, fine. I'll
Or
this.
actually, you know what? That might have not been the Newborn artifact. That actually might have been,
Hey!
There's another one you get from the pirates, isn't there?
Okay, pirate base was useless. Because I think that's the last item in here. Oh wait, no, I have to keep going and get the power bomb.
What are you doing? Don't do that.
Pizza time. I'd like this power bomb expansion, otherwise I would just leave, because I do have to do the front side of Findrana now. Oh no!
No, never! Still have a surprisingly low quantity of energy tanks.
They're probably all in Phazon mines.
Probably.
Bubsy, are you eating cords? Do we need to shoot you?
No, I don't think that's cords. What are you doing? Hey! Hey! What are you doing? I'll lure this guy to the front.
No. The arm cannon is not rendered when you're in scan visor because I noticed that when I was trying to do that one dash earlier. I'm like the one person who doesn't actually have that problem with subscriptions because I just don't have any subscriptions. I mean, I think I have a couple, but I never pay attention to them. Whenever I want to watch something on YouTube, I just go to the person's channel. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I haven't watched so-and-so in a while. Let's see what they have going on. So I don't even know what the bell does. I was like, hey, make sure to ring that bell. I don't think anybody actually says that, but...
The bell pinch of fresh air?
Yeah, it sucks. This game is cutting down on my valuable Mike and Ike eating time. Don't make me scan the thing. There's got to be a way out without it.
So let's see. What things are we actually still missing? We're missing the thermal visor, the grappling beam.
Technically, if we want to start including pointless upgrades, I don't have the ice spreader yet. And I think that's basically it. Other than the Atrictiofactos and the various other goodens.
Missiles and energy tanks.
Atrictiofactos and other assorted goodens.
Hey, baby boy. Hey, baby boy. You be sure to like and subscribe this video. Like if you like it, subscribe if you subscribed it.
And also go to... I don't know what the hell I just said. Or, if you have access to the internet, you can look up all this information about Spanish culture on your own time. I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody's brown when there's brown inside. I got a big old head. Hey ho. Too many wave doors. I don't like it.
You sneeze all over my hand? You asshole.
Flamethrower, go. No! I did not press the morph ball button. Excuse me.
Completely necessary.
When else am I going to use it?
Ah! Don't you do it. One sneeze was enough.
I don't know what that means. Who the heck? No, what the heck is pooping my H2Os? Is that something I said? Because I don't remember ever saying something like that.
Jesus.
Missile comes through door, blows up save station. No, the best YouTube intro is a tie between Digby's extremely high-pitched and horrible Harry Potter theme, followed by him burping loudly, or the video that he like made fun of. No, so, like it was so, like he did a video like making fun of somebody else's video, and then somebody else did a video making fun of his. Making fun of the other one, so then he did another one making fun of that one. And in that one, there's like this intro where it's like... It lasts for like 15 seconds.
It's like... It's some kind of electronic music, but like, it's really lacking.
I should find it. I don't remember what the name of that one was, though.
I don't remember either. We'd have to just look through his videos and find it. Just look around you. Okay, now go out of bounds in here.
No!
I know you know how.
Yes, I do.
Don't disappoint me.
There's 3 places in the game where I know how to do it, and in this stream alone, I've shown off all 3 of them.
What are the other 2 that you know
Well,
about?
shown off in the sense that I've addressed them. There's this one, there's Chozo Ruins Main Plaza, and there's that one room in Phazon Mines with, like, that's, like, next to Vent Shaft.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look. It's our best friend.
Oh, sure enough.
Good God!
What the fuck? First time seeing this cutscene. That's stupid. Wow.
I mean, I think we knew that that's what it was, but...
Didn't realize that that took super missiles and spider ball. What a bunch of
Oh.
bullshit.
Yeah, it does.
And you can't get it with the flicker ball glitch. That's stupid.
No, the cheat is one fine-looking young man. That is an ugly bird.
No!
No!
Get lost, Pavarotti.
Big money, big money, big money, big money. No whammy. Stop.
Hammer time.
Well,
Wow. That's not
there
bad.
she is.
Does that mean I'm gonna have to go all the way back to Thardus now?
I mean, isn't that just, like, right over there? Maybe not.
It's not that far. It's far enough to be a little annoying, but it could be worse. I should check it now, rather than wait, because if it is in fact an artifact, then I'll have to check everything else. Oh, right, that's all.
Cat has realized that the toy that makes noise is annoying and therefore has decided to play with it.
Garbage.
Too fast.
But where's the wood beam?
Smooth.
We've got rescue games, and it's smooth as
Is
ice.
that an E-tank?
Yeah, E-tank's worthwhile. Yep, it's totally finished. The series that's supposed to be replacing it is Pikmin 3 Challenge Mode, which I've yet to record any of yet.
That's because I've been too busy to even try to touch that, although now that vehicle exists, yeah,
that
now
might
that I have
change.
a better method of transportation for the time being, that might be okay. Hello, common enemy. How much of a chance do you stand against charged plasma shots? I know, flamethrower.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Well, we found a use for the flamethrower.
Not that you'd ever have it at this point, but yeah.
No.
It did indeed make short work of that boss. Just play the rest of the game like
I
this.
enjoy just being a, disembodied floating arm cannon.
Also, if you want to hear about some excellent drama, you can hear about it if you pay up. Because a recent video went over some bullshit that I was okay with making public to a limited few, but not to the full YouTube audience, so it's there if you want it.
Is that anything I actually know about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you've heard the whole story.
Okay.
Okay, I believe there was actually an artifact in here. I like how the door disappears. Like, good.
That's because ordinarily at that camera angle you couldn't see the door.
I'm gonna keep playing with this camera angle for the rest of Findrana, so I hope you're a fan of it.
I'm liking the pop in. It's pretty good.
Oh, and we fell. There we go. Okay, so 3 more? Yes. Okay. So, next up is Thardis, then backtrack to Chozo Ruins, Magma Pool, and then, I guess, either Phazon Mines or Sunken Ship. I'd probably do Phazon Mines over Ship, so I guess... oh. Well, I can... Let's see. When I go into Chozo Ruins to do Magma Pool, I'll head to the Hall of the Elders section to get to, like, the far end of Talon Overworld, where I'll be able to get a few items from, like, the Life Grove section. I'll dip into the Sunken Ship very briefly to get the E-Tank from that one room, and then leave, which will leave only 2 items in there uncollected. So hopefully neither of those are anything.
Have you already been in the Sunken Ship?
No. So when I say the E-Tank, I mean what's normally an E-Tank. I don't know what it is this time.
Oh, okay. Well, the only thing we're missing is Thermal Visor, so,
Thermal Visor, Wave Bust... no, I have Wave... Thermal Visor, Ice Spreader, and 3 artifacts. Yeah, rodeo jump over the icicle, even though I don't know how to rodeo jump, as we learned earlier. Also, the only Ice Shriek bats in the game have now been replaced by Mama Sheegoth. Here's some bugs. There's an Atom asshole. And here is a handy spider ball track. And here's me getting shot. Also, I'd like to point out I have 7 of the 8 power bombs in the game.
yeah, that's pretty good.
And we missed.
Well, that was obnoxious.
I'm trying to think what the funniest noise I could ever make would be. I mean, you could just tell me a random number and I'll figure out what Pokemon that is and try to do its cry. This is a one-time only offer. I'm not going to do it more than once. So I will take the first number that someone posts.
493.
Nope, has to be someone in the chat.
Well, I kind of figured.
That's Driftblim. There, it was not a very funny noise, but I did it.
4? 1? 4?
4? Hey, wasn't worth it. Cat! This fucking cat.
I'm glad you have the respect enough such that when you jump up in my lap, you don't immediately put all your body weight directly on my dick.
I'm not doing any more. If I start doing them now, we're never gonna stop.
701. Say it again.
No. But since Martin is not here to bitch at me for doing it, and I've got a fair amount of backtracking coming up, I think it might be time for some Albuquerque. I might regret this after starting it, but way back when I was just an itty-bitty boy, living in a box under the stairs in the corner of the basement of the house half a block down the street from Jerry's bait shop. You know the place. Well, anyway, life was going swell and everything was just peachy! Except, of course, for the undeniable fact that every single morning, my mother would make me a big old bowl of sauerkraut for breakfast. Big bowl of sauerkraut! Every single morning, it was driving me crazy. And so finally I said to my mom, "Hey Mom, what's up with all the sauerkraut?" And my dear sweet mother, she just stares at me the way that a cow stares at an oncoming train. And she leaned right down next to me, and she said, "It's good for you!" And she tied me to the wall and stuck a funnel in my mouth and force-fed me nothing but sauerkraut until I was 26 and a half years old. And that's when I made a solemn vow that one day I was going to get out of that basement and travel to a magical faraway place, where the sun is always shining and the air smells like warm root beer, and the towers are oh so fluffy, where the Shriners and the lepers play their ukuleles all day long, and anyone off the street would gladly shave your back for a nickel. Waka waka doo-doo, yeah. Well, anyway, it wasn't long at all before my dream came true, because the very next day, the local radio station had this contest to see who could correctly guess the number of molecules in Leonard Nimoy's butt. And I was off by 3, but I still won the grand prize. Yes, that's right, a world-class one-way ticket to Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Oh, yeah. You know, I'd never been on a real airplane before, and I gotta tell you, it was real great. Except I had to sit between these 2 large Albanian women with excruciatingly severe body odor, and the little kid in back of me kept throwing up the whole time, and the flight attendants were all out of Dr. Pepper and salted peanuts, and the in-flight movie was Biodome with Pauly Shore, and oh yeah, and 3 of the airplane's engines burned out, and so we went into a tailspin, and we crashed into the hillside, and the plane exploded in a giant fireball, and everybody died. Except for me. You know why? Because I had my tray table up, and my free seat back in the full upright position, had my tray table up. And my seat back in the full upright position, had my tray table up. And my seat back in the full upright position. And so I crawled through the twisted, burning wreckage. I crawled through on my hands and knees for 3 whole days, dragging along my big old leather suitcase and my garment bag and my tenor saxophone and my 12-pound bowling ball and my Lucky Lucky autographed glow-in-the-dark snorkel. Till finally I arrived at the world-famous Albuquerque Holiday Inn, where the towels were oh so fluffy, and you could eat your soup right out of the ashtrays if you wanna. It's okay, they're clean. So anyway, I checked into my room, and I turned down the AC, and I turned on the Spectrovision, and I was just about to eat that little chocolate mint in my pillow that I love so very, very much, when suddenly there's a knock on the door. I'm like, well, who could that be? I said, who is it? There's no answer. Who is it? There's no answer. Who is it? They're not saying anything. So finally I get up and open up the door, and it's just as I suspected. It's some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only 1 nostril. Oh man, I hate it when I'm right. So anyway, he bursts into my room and he grabs my lucky snorkel, and I'm like, hey man, you can't have that. That snorkel's been just like a snorkel to me. He's like, tough. And I'm like, give it. He's like, make me. I'm like, okay. So I grabbed his leg, and he grabbed my esophagus, and I bit off his ear, and he chewed off my eyebrows, and I took out his appendix, and he gave me a colonic irrigation. Yes, indeed, you better believe it. And somehow in the middle of it all, the phone got knocked off the hook. 20 seconds later, a familiar voice rang out through the room. Do you know what it said? Well, I'll tell you what it said. It said, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. In Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, he got away with my snorkel. But that's when I made a solemn vow, right then and there, that I would not rest. I would not sleep for an instant until the one-nostriled man was brought to justice. But first I wanted to go buy some donuts. So I got into my car and I drove over to the donut shop, and I walked up to the guy behind the counter, and he's like, "Yeah, what do you want?" And I'm like, "You got any glazed donuts?" And he said, "No, we're out of glazed donuts." So I said, "You got any jelly donuts?" And he said, "No, we're out of jelly donuts." I said, "Have you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts?" He said, "No, we're out of Bavarian cream-filled donuts." I said, "Have you got any cinnamon rolls?" And he said, "No, we're out of cinnamon rolls." I said, "Have you got any apple fritters?" And he said, "No, we're out of apple fritters." I said, "Have you got any bear claws?" And he said, "Wait a minute, I'll go check." "No, we're out of bear claws." So I said, "Well, in that case, what do you have?" And he said, "All I've got right now is this box of 12 starving crazed weasels." He said, "Okay, I'll take that." So he hands me the box, and I open up the lid, and the weasels jump out and immediately latch onto my face and start biting me all over. Oh man, they were going nuts. They were tearing me apart. And it was around that time that a little ditty started going through my head. And I believe it went a little bit something like this. "Ah, get him off me! Ah, help me! Ah, get him off me! Help! Help me! Ah." So I'm running out in the street with these flesh-eating weasels all over my face, just running around, flailing my arms and screaming and just running like a constipated wiener dog. And as luck would have it, that's exactly when I ran into the girl of my dreams. Her name was Zelda. She was a calligraphy enthusiast with a slight overbite and hair the color of strained peaches. I'll never forget the very first thing she ever said to me. She said, "Hey, you've got weasels on your face." That's when I knew it was true love. Oh, we were inseparable after that. We ate together, we bathed together, we even shared the same piece of mint-flavored dental floss. The world was our burrito. And so we got married, and we bought us a house and had 2 beautiful children, Nathaniel and Superfly. We were so very, very happy. Oh, yeah. Until one fateful day, Zelda says to me, "Sweetie Pumpkin, would you like to join the Columbia Record Club?" And I'm like, "Whoa, hold on now, baby. I'm just not ready for that kind of a commitment." And so we broke up, and I never saw her again, but that's just the way things go. In Albuquerque, Albuquerque. Well, anyway, things started looking up after that, because it wasn't long at all before I managed to achieve my lifelong dream. Yeah, that's right, I got myself a part-time job at the Sizzler. I even made Employee of the Month after I put out that grease fire with my face. Yeah, everyone's pretty jealous at me about that one. I was getting a lot of attitude. So, like, this one time I'm out in the back parking lot trying to remove my excess earwax with a golf pencil, and I see this guy, Marty, trying to carry a big old sofa up the stairs all by himself. I'm like, "Hey, man, you need any help with that?" And Marty, he just rolls his eyes and goes, "No, I want you to cut off my arms and legs like with a chainsaw." So I did. And then he gets all indignant on me, and he's like, "Hey, man, I was just being sarcastic." Now, that's just great. How was I supposed to know that? I'm not a mind reader, for crying out loud. Besides, now he's got a cute new nickname, Torso Boy, so what's he complaining about? Say, that reminds me of another amusing anecdote, where a man walks up to me and says he hasn't had a bite in 3 days, and I knew what he meant, but just to be funny, I took a big old bite right out of his jugular vein. And so he's yelling and screaming and bleeding all over, and I'm like, "Hey man, come on, don't you get it?" But he's just rolling around, bleeding and screaming. You know, just completely missing the whole irony of the situation. And I guess some people just can't take a joke, you know? Well, anyway, where was I? Kind of lost my train of thought. Well, anyway, I guess this has been kind of a long, roundabout way of saying it, but the main point I'm trying to get here is that I hate sauerkraut. That's all I'm really trying to say. And you know, if you ever manage to find yourself in some kind of like existential quandary filled of pity and self-doubt, and just racked with the meaninglessness of your own pitiful existence, you can at least take a small bit of comfort in knowing that somewhere out there in this big old crazy mixed up universe of ours, there's still a little place. called Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Albuquerque, 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 Albuquerque. I said A, L, L, B, B, U, U. Albuquerque, 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 So yeah, that was a song. It goes on for entirely too fucking long.
Just like Trapped in the Drive-Thru, which I am Josh's counterpart on because I remember most of the lyrics to that in most of the correct order. I get a little lost in a couple places.
I can do like a half to 2/3 of that song. I after the part with Paul and playing the radio, I never remember what comes after that. I think there's a bit where like he sees something in her teeth.
Yeah. I think you have something in your teeth.
Yeah, it's like that part I never remember exactly how it goes, and then they pull up to the pay window, or whatever you call it.
Reach my hand in my pocket, I can't believe there's no wallet.
And yeah, and after that part I never really remember. Like, I know bits and pieces of the ending part, but not all of it. Well, there's Ice Spreader. Yeah, I also actually wondered where he got the car from. Clearly that's the only hole in that story. Also, I realized there's another item we never got. Phazon suit. That one's kind of important.
Oh, yeah, we can't beat the game. Huh. Life Grove Dance, do it.
Because I
Attempt
clearly
to do
know
it.
how, yeah.
Hey, this is roughly the gist, except this isn't going to work, but...
Well, there's the final power bomb. I said I knew a guy named Paul. He used to be my plumber.
He was prematurely bald and moved to Pittsburgh last summer.
He also had bladder problems and a really bad infection on his toe.
And she said, "Mister, please, you can stop right there. That's way more than I needed to know." And then we both were quiet and things got real intense. And then she said, "Next window, please, it'll be $5.82.
So we inched ahead in line, moving painfully slow. I got a little bored, so I turned on the pay Frio. Pay Frio, pay Frio, pay Frio, pay Frio, pay Frio, pay Frio,
Wow, is Weird Al in the room right now? Nope, we got all the items in Life Grove.
The pay Frio thing just goes on forever.
What are we doing?
What do you mean?
No, you don't need to do this.
I do if I don't want to go through the sunken ship.
I mean, I guess.
I have to go quite a bit out of my way to even get to the other side to even do sunken ship.
Oh, right, we don't have thermal visor, so we'd have to do sunken ship with no thermal visor. That's fun.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but, yeah. At least I have,
Practice.
I was going to say gravity suit, but that too. There could be items in sunken ship, but I'm going to kind of hope that there isn't and check that last.
Much like we hoped that the item behind Thardus was nothing, and indeed it was.
Come on, this didn't take that long in my other run.
love how precise this is.
Yeah, it's just kind of tedious. Yeah, probably.
I mean, we've been getting pretty lucky with the randomizers for this. You know, my first randomizer of this, I had everything I needed without touching Sunken Ship, Phazon Mines, any of that. I had everything pretty quick.
Make!
The second one didn't require Sunken Ship either, I don't think. We just had to do a bit of Phazon Mines at the end there.
Make! Please! This shouldn't be that hard.
Well, this does take less time and is overall less tedious than all of Sunken Ship. You know, if we get it soon.
Granted, I also got the frickin' space jump early first try in my other run, and it took me like frickin' 50 tries this time, so...
Clearly it's because you suck. Oof.
I said I knew 12 guys named Paul. 3 of them used to be my plumber. Six of them were prematurely bald. And 2 of them moved to Pittsburgh last summer.
And 9 of them also had bladder problems, and 3 of them had really bad infections on their toes. Two of the women in the speaker box said...
And I take your order, please. I think I'm gonna have a piece of cheese instead this time. I said, you always get a piece of cheese. She said, I know. I put my head in my hands and screamed, hey, what you trying to do? Blind me. It's not from one, we just made it up. I just started saying shit and he went along with it. Please! Make the jump. God damn it. This shouldn't be this much of a pain in the ass.
Do it, you bitch! I think you might be doing it too close to the fence.
I mean, I got it fine note last time. I usually just go into this little corner.
Maybe that's making it harder? I don't know. I wasn't really doing it. I realized pretty quickly that I don't know enough about OOT to actually do that. Still took less time and was less tedious than the Sunken Ship. That skip saves like 5 minutes or some shit. Got it.
Wait.
I did like the text randomizer. That was fun. I would like to see more of that.
I mean, if you do want to go back to that run, like even admitting that... I mean, it was a joint effort, like you were playing and I was kind of like telling where stuff was. Like, I wouldn't mind switching to that.
I think after a certain point I actually stopped playing, but... Or maybe I'm just remembering wrong.
We'd also have to remember what places we checked, which I probably won't remember.
No.
Especially...
It's probably best to just start a new seed.
Would you want to do that? Depending on how long this run takes?
I'm not opposed to that, sure.
Okay. So, do you actually have your car back then, or like...
No.
So tomorrow you still have to take the bus?
No.
Oh.
None of the above. I'm borrowing my mom's car, which happens to be my car, except not from 2005. No, my car, you know, we replaced the oil filter and put sea foam in the oil compartment, and
Sea foam.
yeah, that's what it's called. It's sea foam.
Seas foam.
We drove it around a little bit, and other than when it was circulating the sea foam through the system and having hiccups because of that, it actually never had any problems. The check engine light is on, which is great.
Great!
I pulled the codes and determined that it says the catalytic converter went bad. Again, it does literally every year, and it's always expensive. And it also said something about, like, a sensor is retarded, and I'm actually, like...
It said that a sensor is retarded.
I'm not making that up. It actually said... Oh, no, it wasn't retarded, it was overtarded, is what it said.
Well, his school/workplace is, like, an hour drive. So, because of the no-car situation, transportation has been, like, fucking horrible. Is that thermal visor? Okay. I think I have every like, ammo or energy tank. Actually, yeah, I have all power bombs. So I'm missing some amount of missiles, somewhere around, like, 6 E-tanks, 2 artifact. Is it 2 or 3 artifacts? It's 2 artifacts and Phazon suit. So, basically, 2 artifacts and Phazon suit, because nothing else matters. Hopefully they are all in the mines. Actually, hold on. Let's go into garbage chute, get vanilla grapple beam, and then go back. Because I don't feel like climbing up that room the normal way. Nah. Fuck it. I have to go through at least half of that room as it is, so it won't take that much time.
Cats.
I said I knew a cat named Carl. He used to be Rob Reiner.
So there actually is a big public transportation infrastructure, and there is a big train system between the cities. But the public transportation is very centralized. Like, generally, all routes go through downtown. Well, okay, let me clarify. All train routes go through downtown. All bus routes are very, very slow. So, like, it takes me 2 hours one way to do that because I have 2 options, and they take about the same amount of time. Get on 3 different buses and a train to get to school, or get on 1 bus, 2 trains, and then another bus to get to school. One of those trains takes me all the way to downtown Dallas, and the other train takes me all the way away from downtown Dallas. And all of that winds up taking the same amount of time either way. The problem being, there's no direct public transportation from here to the school. And the reason for that is because of the fucking toll road. So, like, if you need to hop on a bus or something, there actually is, like, a lot of buses around, and you can get places, but if you're trying to go a significant distance like I need to, then it's gonna take a long-ass time. Okay. Okay, then.
Alright, what's vanilla flamethrower? Nothing of use, yay! Yay! So after I clear out phase on mines, the only thing that I won't have either collected or screen peeked at will be Sunken Ship, right?
Sunken Ship.
Because Fendrana should be basically 100% done as far as I can remember. Magmore barely has any items in it in the first place, and I should have gotten all of them. Chozo, I did a pretty good job of cleaning out. I never remember what makes this room fuck up, so save stating just in case. Because nobody will do dishes, by which I mean I don't want to do them and Martin never will, so... And you're just never home.
I'm just never here. I wouldn't mind doing that if I was here for any appreciable amount of time.
Yeah.
Again, now that I have a car, I actually probably can be. So I might start doing it, but I mean, heck, I might start doing it. I have to. If I don't, they'll just never get done.
That was yet another brief musical interlude that ended very abruptly. But yeah, I was saying earlier in the stream that I've gotten into the stupid habit of like, what would it be like if housing at work? Because like, there'll be like, I'll play a game and I'll just kind of insert that into the song where it doesn't fit. But I've taken it to like the extreme where every single note of a song is replaced with that, and it will always loop and never try to actually fit the song. So it'll lead to, like, what would it be like if house, 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 what would it be? It becomes really, really bad really quickly. And depending on how complex the song is, it, like, can be, like, extremely hard to even do. And there's no reason for this. Like, I'll just do it when I'm bored at work. The original What Would It Be Like If House was me just, like, dicking around in an episode of Mario 64 Last Impact. The song that I did it to was Piranha Creeper Creek from Mario 3D World. It was just, what would it be like? What would it be like if house? I just made it up on the spot and just rolled with it. But, it's kind of become like a running gag at this point. Yeah, it was, what if pie? What if Dr. Shemp? What would it be like if house? There's a cock. There is a sandwich. What would it be like if... That's how it ends. What would it be like if house? 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 What would it be like if house?
I'm too hot to touch.
What would it be like if house? 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 Like, I was doing it for so long yesterday that I was starting to have, like, the omelette du fromage moment where it was, like, the only thing I could say, and I'm like, okay, I think I need to stop this for a while. That's all you can say. That's all you can say.
Ah, damn it.
Meanwhile, Joel is dying from nuclear pizza.
I keep trying to eat it, and it keeps burning my hand before I can even get it in my mouth.
That's your hand's way of warning you, asshole, don't burn the roof of your mouth. Like I always do when I want to make pizza at work for myself, and I get like 3/4 of a second of a chance to eat it, and I'm like, oh shit, let me take a bite real quick. Oh god, it's like 400 degrees. And then my mouth will hate me for the next 4 days.
But the difference is, I have a big thing of water right here. My mouth will be fine. My hand won't be.
What would it be like if? What would it be like if house? 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 Yeah, got a lot higher than I thought it was going to. What would it be like? Got very soulful then. Krusty Krab. What would it be like if... What would it be like if us... Okay, we've got one more artifact and Phazon suit.
Watch.
What is the fingers in his ass song? The first one I was doing was Bergentrukung, which is the intro to Asgore's theme from Undertale. Did I turn into Kermit? I didn't realize.
Kermit the Frog here. Rutabaga.
Oh, that is fingers in his ass? Okay. I believe it is, yes, unless the game is coded in a way that makes no sense. Fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass. Yeah, I don't know. I've not heard that one. What would it be like if house? What would it be like if house? What would it be like if house? What would it be like? Yeah, I keep forgetting Deltarune exists. I don't want spoilers on it, but I am curious, does it feature the same characters, or is it like new characters in the same universe? Because the main reason I liked Undertale was the music and the characters, and if the characters are different, then it's going to be kind of like, eh. For the most part, okay. As long as Sans and Papyrus are in there, I'll be good.
What are you doing? Why are you going back there? I don't like you being back there. I don't like that for a second. Not a single place to put anything in this house.
Mostly new. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll still want to try it at some point anyway. I'll probably play it before most of the other shit that I say that I'll play and never do, like Hat in Time. Door. 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 Ice. 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 That's another thing that I don't understand why I found so funny. I think you did it twice.
Yeah. I don't even know what prompted me to do it.
Probably you were just spamming it and just drawing attention to the fact that you were spamming it. I don't know. So, Gritty Ice Climbers reboot win.
Wait. Clown.
Also, people need to tell me when the mouse is on screen. Oh shit, last artifact.
Huh.
Well, we've still got Phazon suit left.
This has been a surprisingly good seed. Things were spread out pretty well. Not so much at the beginning, but over time.
I liked the beginning. The beginning was just getting all of the nonsense out of the way early, because you can't really go anywhere without missile, morph ball, and bombs, so it's like, might as well get them early.
Damn, that was a fast maze.
I do not have a Switch, but I have, like, free access to use Joel's most of the time, except for when it's being held hostage at someone else's house. It would be on my, like, list of things that I should probably get soon if I had any pressing reason to get one. I'm not, like, desperate for it, though, so, like, whatever.
Metroid Quarantine A.
That, and I'm still hoping that they make, like, a Switch Lite or Pro or something at some point.
There is some evidence to suggest that they will be talking about a new Switch at E3.
What evidence would that be?
Nintendo got a hardware patent for some sort of Switch modification.
Ah. Oh, no, I didn't. So when I was practicing the geothermal core rodeo jump, I was looking at some videos on how to do it and like how our jumps work. Mm-hmm. And apparently the fucking horrible scan dash off the Metroid that you have to do in this room can just be circumvented by doing a rodeo jump.
Oh. Well. Oops.
If you're a missile, I don't want you. That looks pretty much like a missile to me. I make sure. The only thing that I give a shit about at this point is Phazon suit, so yeah. Actually, didn't I check something that said it had to be late game? It might still be Omega Pirate then.
You just said no Phazon suit early. So I think that still means Phazon suit could show up like in Fendrana. It just didn't.
Am I gonna do what? The rodeo jump? If I get back to the 22% run and get past geothermal core, maybe.
Fungal Hall D.
Yeah, it fungles your D. I have not seen you, but I am not into dudes, so I'm gonna say probably not.
Low IQ shots.
Yeah, that's just like my opinion, man. I don't usually use missiles that often either. No. I would disagree with that also. Link is not an exception to that rule.
I would not funk. I wouldn't funk Link. I also wouldn't fuck Link. Wait. Where was Thermal Visor?
In the wall in main quarry. Well, we're rapidly running out of things to check. So who needs to do this room the normal way?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to ass, I would very much like to not have to fight Omega Pirate.
I think we're fighting Omega Pirate.
It's looking like we're going to have to. However, isn't there a way to actually check what he's blocking in it? Well, no, he gives you something himself. If it's the vanilla location, that's going to be dumb.
It could also be the energy tank behind him.
I'm hoping that's what it is, so that at least it moves.
It's the things I haven't checked are Omega Pirate, the E-tank behind him, the missile in the big window room, like behind that, and the 2 items that I still need from Sunken Ship. It's probably one of those, because that would be the most annoying.
Uh-oh, he mad.
Uh-oh, you mess up. And then I get a cease and desist letter from H. John Benjamin because I made a racist statement. That didn't even make sense.
H.
Jane. I don't really use missiles that much in this fight.
Yippee! Yippee!
Whoops.
Yippee! Whoops.
You wanna spawn? Was that actually something I said? I don't remember that. Okay, he's back.
I wonder how this works when the item that the Omega Pirate has is not the Phazon suit. Does he, like, collapse onto you and, like, it plays the cutscene and then...
You got a
it's just
missile
like,
expansion.
You got a missile.
Probably. I mean, we're most likely about to find out.
I remember this guy being a colossal pain in the assholes.
He is a pain in the asshole. How's Granny doing? About
Dead,
the same.
because she got hit by a meteor strike.
Well, that would be sad.
Well, the one in Wind Waker.
Oh god, I forgot about that. That was the best. That was like the best edit I've ever...
And Link's just like, ah.
It was a YouTube boop of like, a couple of like some cutscenes from early game Wind Waker. where Link is on the pirate ship sailing away from home, and he's like looking back at everyone and waving, and then like looks at Grandma, and then he like becomes very wide for a second, and then it cuts back to the house, and then it just gets destroyed by a fucking meteor in like this ridiculously well edited scene. Shit, where is he?
Plop. Got item.
Yeah, you got boost power. Now I've got to find it.
He does. He becomes wide for a second. It's true. It's true.
Is it actually Phazon suit,
Is it
though?
actually Phazon suit? Or is it just a missile? Okay.
You fucking lied. Okay, well, let me find the video.
This poop source sucks.
I don't remember the name of it, but I know it's from the same person who did Starfuck 69, so...
I also enjoyed that one.
Hurricoaster. There we go.
The first frame is already good to me. I forgot how loud it was.
I lost focus. What the hell? All right.
Good.
I'd say the second half of that one was not
Yeah, the
nearly
second
as...
half is not as good, but first half is great.
Yeah, the meteor strike was definitely the best part. Now it's too loud. Alright, we got 2 chances for this to show up. If it's not in either of them, I'm about to be very sad. It was not in the first one.
Fantastic.
Identical.
Identical.
Turns out it replaced the one that's normally the artifact in the Phazon. That would be pretty good.
Oh, No, it can't.
I can't save state, because the keyboard just got unplugged.
Oh, good.
Yeah. My God. Jane. Jane.
DW, DWED. Die while waiting for the door to load. Die while trying to get from point A to point B.
Anyway, it could be possible for it to be there, because you can get that if you have all the attacks.
Oh.
I don't know if the logic considers that, but it might. Meanwhile, Bubsy eats the tank. The tank. Well, we better hope it's here. Nope.
Oh no, it's not here.
Alright,
Well,
so...
that leaves 3 places in the known game that it could be.
What's the third after the 2 in the sunken ship?
The Phazon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true. Because I wouldn't have to get back. God, do I want to check that now?
Well, with a name as generic as Space Pirate, you know, I wouldn't have a hard time believing that it's not just a particular species, although it totally is.
Fuck it. Oh, God. Should I just check the spoiler log?
It's up to you. I would say we should check the sunken ship first.
Okay.
Now, the artifact in the Phazon, yeah, wait on that, but...
Hi, buddy. You dead.
So far, we have not had a randomizer seed where we actually needed to check every location.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
Fitting that it would be in the one that I have to stream.
Yeah. I like the variety, but...
Hold on. I don't want to go this way. What am I doing? You look like a broomstick. I look like a coat rack. Skinny tall. Just like my grandmama skinny tall. She dead.
You look like a coat rack.
Well, no, Marzipan looks like a broomstick, and Sharp Dean looks like a coat rack. Like Sharp Dean. Oh, God damn it, really?
I would like to imagine that Sharp Dean, like, if you actually wrote out her name, it wouldn't be, like, the words Sharp Dean. It would be the hash symbol Dean.
Apparently it's all one word. I don't know when this became confirmed, but that's how the wiki spells it, at least. Like, it's supposed to be, like, Charlene, but spelled badly.
Oh.
Evacuate immediately.
Josh has done Wind Waker randomized. It didn't seem that bad. It seemed like a lot
it was
of fun.
pretty bad.
I don't know. I watched a lot of it. I was having a good time. I know it at some point devolves into just check every chest, but...
Yeah, I mean, what doesn't?
Right. That doesn't look right. Well, that's just not right.
There's Tony bathing Jonathan.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon has better music than Wind Waker. I actually could do Wind Waker randomized, because unlike Oot, I actually know Wind Waker kind of well, sort of.
I mean, do you know, like, every single minor location of shit?
No, not like off the back of my head, or hand, but no, yeah, off the top of my head. Not
Well,
like the back of my hand,
If you want to do that instead of Oot, that would be okay.
But, I know, like, everything in the game generally that you need to do or can do at any point. So, like, you know, at some point it'd probably devolve into, like, okay, check every square on the map that I can't do, but...
Would you want to do that then, or?
Not right now. That's a project.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to make that kind of commitment.
This room is causing me lots of problems. That's right, go through the wall.
Heart piece on top of the random rock, you mean Crescent Island?
That was... That horrible noise I was making was supposed to be Dragon Roost Island.
I couldn't tell. I don't think the music in Wind Waker is all that great. I think it's okay. There's some cool tracks in it, but I don't think it's like, wow, incredible.
Yeah. What would it be like if there was a pie? What would it be like if there were 12 pies?
So do people just like upload everything to Pornhub just as a joke now? Like if you were to go on Pornhub and just look around, would it just be like half actually porn and half like the B-movie? I would like them to port the HD remake to Switch, mostly because, like, I really, really like the, like, targeted item glitch or whatever it's called.
Dom boom ba. Dom boom ba. Dom boom ba. Dom boom ba. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. An elephant's foot. Or no, it's elephants. Elephants.
Good sentence.
I would appreciate if they took basically everything off the Wii U and just kind of put it on the Switch. There's some stuff that wouldn't really work with because the whole gimmick is the gamepad, but the Switch is more or less a gamepad.
Take Star Fox Zero, get rid of the shitty controls, make it better.
Yeah, some of it wouldn't. You couldn't just port it. You'd have to actually like modify the damn thing.
So I think the good news about me going through this area backwards is I don't have to power anything up.
Oh. That's an interesting point. I would have expected everything to just not be on, but alright.
Well, like, the doors that I have to power up are the ones I'm exiting from.
I liked the Wii U. I got it when it came out. I don't feel like my purchase was ever justified, but I thought it was going to be.
The Wii U is actually, like, one of my favorite Nintendo systems. Well, I don't know. I mean, that might be putting it a little bit far because there's not really any Nintendo systems I don't like, other than the GBA and original DS, I feel were kind of eh. But, and the Wii, for that matter. There's one room that you can't go backwards. Oh, good. Please be in here.
Yeah!
Yeah! Alright. So, now when you say there's one room you can't go backwards, that means I do get stuck, because I would like to just exit this place and then be near Impact Crater, because I'm ready to finish the game now. I guess I'll find out.
I liked the Wii U better than the Wii. Except the Wii has a better library. It also simultaneously has a worse library, which is just weird.
It also has bladder problems. Oh, this would be the door, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay, so get back out the way I came in, take elevator to Chozo Ruins, take other elevator to top of Sunken Ship, and then take that to exit. That wasn't it?
I feel like I should be insulted that it's like you use me to describe like not fighting the final boss, but that's also not really offensive. So I'm gonna let that one slide. It's doesn't really, it's not a bad thing, I don't think. It's also true.
Where's
so.
the door?
Click for help. Help me, Hank. You gotta help me. I said it's also true. Get your Twitch lag out of here.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, if I have to do this anyway, then whatever.
I don't take shit from final bosses. I just let them be. Like, oh, you that's how you're gonna play it? Fine. You sit there for all eternity, see if I care.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much of a reason for me to finish, but... eh. It shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, this is a cool area to do once.
Good to know that if I had just gone slightly further back in this area when I went into it the first time, then we could have avoided all of that. Oh, well, I still had to do most of Phazon Mines for the artifacts anyway. The last artifact was before Omega Pirate, though, right?
Yep.
So I never had to fight
we
him.
got nothing out of it. Well, we got 2 missiles out of Omega Pirate. So, you know, worth. Granted, this isn't low percent, so he wasn't a colossal ass to fight anyway, but
Yeah.
still annoying.
Okay, running in the 90s edition, let's go.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the tab key. Weaponimal. For the record, I'm holding the tab button with my foot. It's pretty good. Oh god, there was an item there, too.
Oh.
Oh man, I forgot that thing existed. What if that had been it? There's a dead baby in a bag. It's not a dead baby in a bag. It's a fucking sled. The dead baby in the bag is in the sled. Oh my god.
What?
That was my sister freaking out over nothing. Because there was a sled outside, like, the apartment, and she thought it was a dead baby.
What the fuck?
What if it was Joey? You'd care then. Joey's right here. Also, it's not a dead baby, it's a fucking sled. You should at least go out and check.
No! It's a sled! Why don't you go out and check?
Yep, I can do that.
And then you can wave buster him the rest of the way.
Those wave busters.
Obligatory.
Thousand Year Door. Yeah, I mean, she was more or less normal. Like, she had her moments, but they were never as dramatic as the other kids.
Jenna's your youngest sister?
Well, she's my only sister.
Well, I mean, like the youngest of your siblings.
No, she's in the middle.
Oh, okay. Some jabroni's gamer computer. Laser!
Caution, laser! Okay.
So what's so meta about this Ridley?
You should land. You should land. Hey.
Hey!
You wanna land?
Good attack.
Alright. Fucking land! I can't boost into his ass if he always flies. Ninjas spend most of their time flying, but sometimes they stab. Hey, I actually got hit. You gonna land? Hey.
So the explanation for that is they just forgot to program boost ball damage, right?
Yeah. I like when it just doesn't damage him. Hey. Metacarpus is a good word. That's really weird. Why would it be in that? Yeah, Billboard Sprite.
How long has this fucking Leviathan been here that it fucked with the Chozos, and they had the time to construct this elaborate altar to it?
I never did figure out how to climb this room the fast way. It seems like something worth doing.
Is there not a missile recharge that you wanted?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, it's halfway up here, isn't it?
Yeah. Inside with what bones? Oh, that means. God fucking damn it.
Top notch.
I hate these Metroids. They're trolly as hell.
If they didn't respawn infinitely, that might be nice.
Oh my god!
Well, if they're taking meta to mean metal, then they're missing a letter.
Okay.
These damn Japanese what don't know English.
Morning rescue! That's all I got.
Dong! I like how we get the Phazon suit, and then are immediately introduced to Phazon that it doesn't work towards.
Yeah. Good, missing immediately.
Okay, but Ridley is actually a name, whereas Lidley just is... what is that? Thank God for the charge beam. It's so good.
That's true, yeah. Meta Ridley was only in this one, and it's not Japanese. Fuck off, come on.
Fuck off.
Delayed
Are
reaction.
we gonna get hooked by the tail end? No.
Alright, I should have gotten off a super missile there. Well, this is a good change of events, because now I can choose the waveform. I like getting in an extra hit before it changes, it's cool. Is this music? I don't know if this is music.
Almost. It's getting there.
It's probably just a piece of toast.
Or it's a pay window, or whatever you call it.
I found a nipple in an ashtray.
That sounds concerning. I'm blue now. That's my attack.
That's all I got. Artificially flavored with other artificial flavors.
Non-GMO music-like substitute.
Well, we got one frame of plasma form. Oh, and there's our first appearance of the Dealy Boppers. Will I be able to avoid them? Yes. Kills them anyway.
About one frame of plasma. Ice spreader, go.
I like the ice spreader. The ice spreader is useful for this fight and not much else. Also, one frame of plasma. Shit. Hey, look what we got here, Morris. I don't know, what the hell was that weird line reading that I did? Like...
Probably just a piece of toast.
That was pretty good right there. And we're back to ice! Yeah. Music abruptly stops.
Music doesn't come back. Like what?
Probably because I skipped the cutscene.
Well, I think Metroid Prime is in the other two games. It just doesn't look like a Metroid.
It looks like a Smouse.
It looks like a Samus.
It's always nice when I get to actually use this without rapidly tapping, eh? Where's the twig? Yeah, if left unchecked, the Leviathan will eventually turn the planet that it infested into a new phase. Oh god. So,
Get out of
it is important to get rid of it. We didn't know that yet, but, it is important. Where's the fucking pool?
Where's the P? Holographic ass P. Did it disappear? Nope. Just having a bit of a hard time registering there.
The new phase would continue to fire out more Leviathans and corrupt other planets.
It is self-propagating.
I forget, did you see the, like, you saw my Prime 3 streams, right? Or, like, at least the end of it?
I was here for the Prime
I'm
3.
talking to Cheese, because, I mean, you played the game, you know the story anyway. I don't remember Lavos' deal. I know that he, like, embedded himself in the planet and lived there for, like, several million years. I didn't know what his end goal was,
60 million,
though.
specifically. 60 million and... 60,001,999 years he stayed there.
That's all I got.
So yeah, the idea is there's a planet out there that just is a complete, like, the whole planet just is Phazon.
And it is sentient, apparently.
And it makes and shoots off little baby Leviathans that hit other planets, and over the course of a very, very long time indeed, they will turn the planets they hit into the same thing, which will make more and spread more and so on and so forth.
I think it was 600 AD, but yeah. Are you gonna make another pool? Okay. Waste of a power bomb. Really? You're gonna survive with that much health?
Gotta make you do one more phase.
Hopping around the Christmas tree. I'm used to low percent where you would get to this point with 4 power bombs and you would have already used several in the climb up here to get rid of the fission Metroids. And that fight is a lot harder than this one because you have to worry about losing health. So, like, you want to save the power bombs for when it starts spawning fission.
I watched, like, the first few episodes of an LP of Chrono Cross, and so, like, I think all I know about that game is, like, the core concept is instead of going across time, you're going between 2 dimensions or something, or, like, alternate universes.
All I know is there's, like, 30 characters, or, like, probably even more than that.
Yeah, they introduce a lot real fast.
Alright, well, this game's done. Random Core X.
No, that's mine,
God
damn it.
Becomes large.
I was using that.
But did I hit at least 75% though?
What, is that
I
the good
assume I
ending?
did. Yep.
Her eyes are a little bit too recessed into her skull there.
I'm gonna guess I got 87.
Let's go for 93.
Scan lines. It was definitely not 71. It was more than 75.
Ah.
Well, that was kind of fun. I'm definitely done with this game for now. I'm gonna go eat my
put it in the trash.
eat my Domino's pasta bread bowl, and
Domino's pizza pasta.
if you wanted to do
Put it in a box.
boot rando or something else, then we can do that. It is up to you then.
I don't know.
I guess I should probably end the stream. We'll start it back up if we're doing something else. This has been a very long one, and it's going to be two completely different videos when I eventually upload it. So, Chad Warden. Just double chat.
Double Chad Warden.
Yeah.